one hit dice larger.
Yeah.
And I have 3 less health at the same level as a d6. Making a cup up.
I mean, you guys would be around the same HP, right? If averaged, because...
If they have 14 con, then...
Yes, they have 1 con more, so you'd be...
Yeah.
And I think the average would be... What was something I calculated the other day? 46... I can't bother to calculate. I think it was like somewhere between 29 and 31.
5.5 times 4, 22 plus 9, 31 is the average for me. So I'm 1 above.
So.
I am 1 above average.
Did I just close Twitter before I tweeted? No, I didn't. Okay.
I like that people have stopped calling it the website formerly known as Twitter and just calling it Twitter again.
I mean, I never really stopped.
Someone is gonna call it X.
No.
Never really stopped calling it Twitter.
It's like the worst name you could imagine, but...
Yeah, but I'm talking about like in articles and stuff like that. They started writing X, formerly known as Twitter. And then they just started writing the website formerly known as Twitter. Now everyone's just writing Twitter again. So...
I like how Shama said, I'm not late, but I'm gonna make a cup of tea. Which means she's late, so who wants to get cursed?
I'm gonna...
The fuck, bitch?
Yes.
Are you streaming yet?
Yes.
Oh, so no more cursing?
The first thing you did was curse.
Well, be right back. I'm gonna get my helmet.
Everybody left. I guess Kun has to do the recap now.
No, wait, I have to write something to for a moment. Like for real.
Did I write a recap? I did write a recap. I do not think the recap was going to be that long.
Hello, I'm here.
Hello, here. I am Wolfie.
I just realized this is gonna be difficult.
You know what else is going to be difficult? Cat.
You apparently cannot wear a helmet and a headset at the same time.
I've understood that Lola's cat is going to do the recap.
Wait, really?
I'm down for this.
Lola, we understood that your cat was going to do the recap.
Yeah.
Meow.
She ran, so...
I think you got stage fright.
Unfortunate.
Probably. Yeah, she learned from me.
Shall I do it? I think it has been a while since I did it.
Sure.
Okay, only if it's not like a huge lap attack.
It's probably going to be like the longest one ever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
really long.
you can,
Alright.
you don't have to do that one. You can make it your own.
Yeah.
We had a
No.
session, yeah.
Yesterday I was not really there. Yeah, I don't remember anything. I was really tired.
Yesterday. I wasn't there yesterday either. I was there yesterday.
Last week. Did I say yesterday?
Yesterday, yes.
Oh. Well. The battle raged on with the now acquired help of V, first taking out the last spectre that was roaming about, and then altogether focusing down the last spirit standing. With a massive shot of Byra, a well-placed shot from Prototype, a strike from the masked stranger whose blade almost seemed bloody to have seen by V, and finally, V to finish it off. However, this came at a price as the spirit imploded and bursted out in a mixture of psychic energy and ectoplasm, taking down both V and Eleanor with it. You write such long sentences, Wolfie. Holy shit, I can't do it in one breath. Luckily the masked stranger and Maurice, MVP, managed to stabilize the two and helped them into the bed with you. After which Maurice went to check on his lady and masked figure to leave in a hurry. Seren was still going at it with Daryl. Also got ghostly visits as battle took place all over the mansion. Daryl and Seren tried to fight them off together, but it didn't look good. At which the Jedi?
Yes, the
Jedi?
The
Jedi.
Oh, who later introduced himself as Felek, revealed himself and tried to make a connection with Seren, which she accepted. Felek then flew over and grabbed her loot from the pocket dimension, which she used to summon the feline spirits to aid her fight to the specters, which she only barely survived. At this point, she made a bond with the Felek and learned to speak Sylvan.
Yeah, take a break.
Fuck's sake.
It's okay.
Felek gave her Maurice's loot as well as disappearing grinning as she asked him to accompany her cause. Maurice would never believe her. What? Come here, because Maurice would never believe her. She and Daryl then went to the tavern to check in on everyone, and Daryl quickly went to help the guards to assess the situation. Seren arrived at her room, seeing Byra and Prototype sitting heavily wounded next to the bed, where unconscious Eleanor and V laid to rest. Concerned, the three talked about how they could stick together more, and Seren grabbed a mattress from the other room and all tried to get some rest. Daryl awoke them before Byra, who stayed up longer to work, managed to get a full rest as discussed that he would come and get them to discuss it. Sign the deed for the keep. Discuss the deed, which they all signed. All those. I feel like back in English class, and I'm like the kid that can't read. Okay, I'm so lost. I lost where I was.
I think
was
skipped a line.
Did I skip a line? I know there were a lot of deeds in one line.
So
and then
Daryl woke them before Byra, who stayed up longer to work, managed to get a full rest.
To get a full rest. Discussed that he would get him and discuss a deed for the keep. Seren also heavily wounded as she was unable to rest due to visions and images disrupting her rest, and Byra got healed up by Fee as they set out to Daryl's mansion and then brought you to the dining room where your requested breakfast was set down. But Daryl got called away by the guard, who mentioned something about a murder that had happened northwest of town. You finished your breakfast and decided on calling Astrid, which you had planned to do for a while, to which she replied for you to head outside. A few minutes later she arrived through a ripple in the sky and introduced herself and asked you to do the same. She questioned Seren a bit more due to an apparent assassination attempt on the king, which Byra and Eleanor would probably have been aware of. She mentioned it was done by the Drow. However, the public was told it was done by the cult of Vecna, which is the info Byra and Eleanor would have had. Damn! Holy shit.
Well done.
Note of Eleanor.
If you-
she,
Okay, I'm gonna write my own recap next time. I'm gonna also read it.
Make
Yeah,
it
Just so I
like-
can keep it in like ADD proof sentence length. It's
This is also just a little bit of like record keeping for like if ever anyone ever wants to read back. Sonia could not make it today, unfortunately, but
God damn it.
you still have me.
Damn. I mean,
It's
yay.
Oh wait,
I have a
done
book.
something.
Fleeing and fleeing.
All right. Now I'm completely out of it. Mine, could we go inside the tavern and you tell me more about the Golden Fellers?
Sure.
Couldn't we get a place a bit more private? We probably will discuss some things that are not for the common folk.
Also, after last night, I think they might have had some reparations. Reparations? Reparations.
Something happened last night.
Ghosts.
Multiple. It was an assassination attempt, I believe.
Oh.
Oh, the legacy, of course. Good old legacy.
You. All right. Well, do you know any place that's private enough for us to speak?
turn around, look at the door we just came out of in Daryl's mansion.
I would have
I guess
assumed
it's
you at
gonna-
least go onto the main street, but
I mean, yeah, but I'm assuming we're like standing there-ish.
yeah, there is.
So I guess we're going back to Daryl's place then.
You don't like it there, Sarah?
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I guess I think I've left a couple of things anyways. I can go grab them on the way back out.
That should be alright, I suppose. Is Daryl at home?
He-
Oh. Bird in town, something.
Yeah. Just left.
You know,
So-
as a count,
So-
like, has to do his job.
You're
What, like-
telling me there was an assassination attempt on you guys last night, but there was also a murder on someone else.
Oh, we should
And,
probably.
and we killed the ghost as well. And a lot of the people in the tavern died due to the ghost as well.
But also we were in separate places, and the ghost attack happened at the same time in different locations. So maybe the ghost thought we don't know what caused the murder. I guess we should probably investigate that a little bit more. But we're just recovering from a great attack. We're not fully with it still.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
did
Do have
they...
a slight
that-
ID.
You have an ID?
One, yeah. Well, we can. I think we should discuss this inside. The rest of it.
Inside.
One sec.
Alright.
Right.
Frodo will walk back.
Walk with Proton.
Astrid hesitates for a second and she'll follow. There are guards standing at the door that are like, they were already left before you. And
I got my pillow.
Astrid will be like, and when they like more look towards Astrid, they will recognize her, and she's like, I'm sure Daryl wouldn't mind if we borrow a room to discuss some business. And you kind of see like, not completely sure what to do. Like, alright, should be alright, ma'am. A little bit nervous. Nah. She will open the door in front of you. Nah.
I will like tap V with my my elbow on his shoulder, like. I think they know her.
Yeah. I think she's known to people around here, throughout the whole kingdom.
Like Saren.
In a different way, I think.
Slightly different.
She doesn't look like a bard.
Yeah, slightly different. Slightly different. She's probably not bad.
But yeah.
I am not.
Follow us
Maybe
today.
play an instrument.
Not wrong town. This one. As you walk in, you notice there's a lady walking down the stairs. Quite a fancy black dress, middle-aged, long blackish
That's your
hair.
Law, Saren.
Who's a bit surprised at the fact that there are people walking in. It's like, Astrid, long time no see. Astrid quickly replies to her, hello, Liliana. It's been a while. We came here to discuss something, and we would apparently they needed it to be private. Do you mind us borrowing a room? No, go ahead. There should be an office over there. I think Daryl is out himself, so just try not to touch anything. But as long as they're under your guidance, it should be alright. I'll be having some late breakfast myself. And she continues down the stairs and walks into the dining room. And Astrid will lead the way towards the room that Liliana pointed towards, which is the office you've been in before. Well, chairs are apparently already ready for you.
We kind of just came out from here. We're supposedly taking... Oh, well, not supposedly. We're getting some land and a keep built. A short journey from here.
But a workshop.
Yeah.
So
She looks at you a bit questioningly, but decides to not pursue further at the moment. Well, I guess first things first. You mentioned knowing something about the murder, which might be of importance.
Last
which
night,
of the 12?
The one you hadn't seen, I believe.
yes. We were at the tavern last night, where we're just doing our thing. And we did notice two suspicious figures that were keeping an eye on each other and patiently peeking at some patrons in the tavern. And they left at the same time, also looking at them, each other. Later that night, when the ghosts attacked, one of them came to help. And the ghosts...
The first one
They
seemed
do
a
not-
bit more oblivious, by the way. Just the second one that was aware of the other one.
Okay.
And the second one being the one who came to help us, correct?
You're not sure, but that's what P thought recognized.
So, as far as you know, ghosts do not bleed. However, the one who helped us, who was one of those two earlier that night, his blade was bloodied. He aided us, but apparently he left shortly after everything concluded.
Hurriedly.
Did you notice anything about him that could identify him?
Did I notice like a little detail like the face, or was it just
No,
minimal?
very minimal.
No, unfortunately, they were both who that tried to keep everything hidden from view, so unfortunately we were not able to find any details.
Alright,
Yes,
well, maybe we can learn a bit of that from Daryl if he found something yet. I do wish to know a bit more before we go out. What happened to the Golden Feather since you're in possession of their sending stone?
I will like reach into my pocket and pull out the pen that I retrieved from the grave order, put it like in front of her. The grave order. So they're doing, and we fought them. One of them got away, the one that we suspect being behind the ghost attack last night. The princess. I do not remember her name, but I think it was on one of the letters that we retrieved.
I'll grab the letter and I'll put it on the table as well, so she can read it.
But don't put on the pendant. It's there's something to it.
She'll first take a look at the letter. Let me grab that. Well, Lesterus is definitely not a princess from Drykar. I do remember the name Soldry. They did have a child that ran away a long time ago. Don't remember what her name was.
Lester's?
That could be.
Lazarus could be a taken name as well, of some sort of... Well, not religious, but cult importance to her.
So, from my understanding, the Grave Order was part of the Vecna cult, according to the Golden Feather.
They were definitely dabbling in the undeath.
That
And
they were.
they killed the Golden Feather. Do you know where?
Well, one more detail.
Hmm.
Where we fought them, there was this idol of Vecna. So we're quite certain actually that they are part of it. Or at least accomplices.
Don't worry, we broke it.
We believe they fought in or around a graveyard just southeast of Linda. If I remember correctly, it was like southeast-ish of it.
Yeah.
I think the southeast, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
We then followed their tracks and found their the creature they created with their bodies, as well as the Grave Order, a bit further out into the forest.
You see her eyes widen a little bit.
We made sure that we put to rest.
Yeah.
We don't have to share the exact details of how and what. Unless you wish to
Yeah.
know, of course.
That's okay. So all of them fell?
Yes.
Mhm.
She
So.
gets out of a chair for a second, like does the dramatic walk towards the window to stare dramatically outside for a bit.
The 1,000-yard
I'll,
stare.
I'll like whisper to Ira, like, did we do a head count?
5.
Yeah. Eleanor would know.
Of course.
Of course you would.
But don't be
You can definitely read a little bit of frustration on her body language. Scrubbius wasn't. She's still like staring outside. Was an old friend of mine who I pushed into that party.
Do not worry, we will bench them.
Like, you can kind of see that, but like when you speak again, she shakes up a bit, like, "Oh right, I'm not alone," kind of way, as if she almost let herself like associated with this letter. Also, you put them to rest. You said. I thank you for that.
This is my duty.
This letter does concern me a little bit. Did
As
you
in-
encounter the Meltu as well?
The who?
Meltu, the name that's written here. Was he there with them?
Don't
I
remember their
re-
names. I know myself.
Didn't catch the names of them, no. But I don't think so.
There was
Uh,
only one who got away, anyways. It was a woman.
History check. Can I check if I remembered?
Because
In
believe that
your
the Golden Feather-
case, with disadvantage,
God damn it. Well, I'm
But-
gonna do it anyway.
I think most of you.
Let's go.
I was about to say, I think most of you would know the name. Maltu was the right-hand man of Vecna.
Hmm.
Oh, that dude.
Assuming you're still alive, I actually assume you haven't seen him.
Malthul?
Muffle.
That's definitely like an anagram of Thalum. Do we know a Thalum?
I'm gonna assume you don't know where she ran off. Well, you said she was around here last night, didn't you?
Well, it wasn't that. Yeah, with the ghost sent after us, we're almost assuming it's her work or someone on her side.
They knew our name. And so did the ghost.
Do you mind if I keep this letter?
No. Yes.
Well, you, if possible, we could, you could make a copy of it.
Because it is my letter.
Is there any paper around in the?
I mean,
in the study, in the office.
There will be
Hell
some,
office.
and you see Astrid, she will grab some paper and the quill he wrote with before and starts like copying it. Sorry, there are a couple of things in this letter that concern me. Both the fact that Maltu might be here, if at least the location that they're looking for is in Belicia. Which could be bad for us, but good for the world if we manage to deal with it.
Right.
Seems like they have found a way to release Vecna. At least that's what I'm assuming from this. Unless they're trying to release someone else. And this last sentence, she's always watching. That doesn't mean anything to you?
That's great.
What? What did you say,
Sounds
Trish?
Sounds creepy.
It doesn't hold any significant meaning to me. No.
Nor does it to me.
Would you have any idea what it could mean?
I do not. That's why I'm concerned. Because it almost seems as if he himself is, or Melto himself is concerned about it.
I mean, must not be getting any sleep if they're always watching. So I guess we could deduct that it is a human. It's not a human. Humans sleep quite a lot, actually.
Yes, we do. I guess that's out of order.
Is there possibly anything else you could tell us about the Grave Order? We did manage to defeat some of their members. My city, Jetter Pike, and the other names that I do not know, I will name them. Because I assume I would know them, right?
Probably.
Those were the two I remember off of my head.
History check.
Yeah. No, it's not been too long enough ago for it to require a history check.
It's
Like 2
like
days?
What do you mean? It's been weeks.
It's been like 4 days. Where the fuck are they? Not here. Oh, he's not in. Oh, there we are. Hadarin Yandris, Jedar Pike, Lestris Soldrai, Myceti, and something that they called the Horror. Well, besides some of the research that the Golden Feather did, I do not know much about them. That's one of the reasons why they were hired. Right, you asked something about the pendant. And she grabs it. Well, it's magical, cool to the touch. Is she able to identify it or anything?
I can just repeat what I identified. I don't remember it at the top of my head, but I believe it like
Like
gave you-
regenerations and making
Yeah.
you like Bill.
Yeah.
yeah, it made you pale, cold to the touch, and helped you like regenerate health.
We did try to wear it. I and Prototype tried. It denied me, most likely because of my deities, and I do not know why it denied Prototype. But at best we did not try it on anyone else. I do not trust it after that.
Well, it does seem an eerie. I don't know what it is, but I think you made a wise choice to not use it. And she puts it down again. Unfortunately, I can't tell you much more about it. I haven't seen it before. Well,
Do you have any idea what we should do with it? We do not wish to have it fall in the wrong hands.
bury it? Destroy it? I don't know. That's up to you. I mean, I can destroy it if you want.
I think Byra's capable enough to destroy things.
Yet it is magical and something odd about it.
No, I could definitely destroy it and repurpose whatever material it's been made of.
I'm certain nothing bad will happen with it or come from it.
But I can be certain.
Me.
I've never seen it before. I do not have all the answers in the world. I'm still just a human.
My apologies.
But you
That
could
did
bury
happen.
it somewhere deep so no one can reach it. You can destroy it, I suppose. It doesn't feel too powerful, from what I can tell, so you should be fine.
So, do you wish to repurpose it?
I believe I could do something with this. Yes.
Would you mind if I would keep a close eye to make sure that nothing goes
No, y-
wrong?
Yeah. No. That's fine. I'd have to sit down for a bit first anyway and figure out what.
I will keep it on me. When you are ready, tell me. And I safely pocket it somewhere in my robes again.
Oh, with that out of the way, I have a few more questions. If I
Well,
remember
last question.
correctly, were you the ones who contacted me through the Golden Feather before? With
Oh yeah. Purple
Yeah.
skinned, horned creature, big spear, lizard legs. Yeah.
Yes. Church. Brimstone.
People died.
Yeah.
A lot of people died. Also,
So
very bad mood.
Mm-hmm.
I think at some point they mentioned something about that you guys saw someone casting it.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
do remember.
On what?
Especially recently, a vision came to me, reminded me that there was this red bird on the person who cast this.
Do you know what kind of bird it was?
Unfortunately, did not look close enough. We are preoccupied with fighting off the things it summoned, and afterward we tried to pursue it, but it managed to escape.
Alright, well,
But yeah.
unfortunately, I do not know the creature you were speaking of, or describing at least. Also, I've been a bit too busy to be able to go to the library myself to research. I have. And she looks a little bit annoyed at this. I have inquired a certain group to look into it a bit more. I have not had word back from them yet, but they are very efficient at gathering intel. So
Maybe you know their name if you come across them that we could share or learn from them, if you wish to view it.
well, I think almost everyone knows the name, yet no one knows the name. The Twilight Lotus. The Twilight Lotus.
Twilight Lotus.
Pretty sure Baira knows a little bit about them.
Yep.
Never heard.
And
I don't remember where from, but the name instantly rang up. And
yeah, since you're a child of a merchant, the Twilight Lotus is a little bit of the boogeyman of thief guilds.
Right.
They are technically a thief guild themselves, but they also exist to keep other thief guilds in check, but also merchants. Mostly active in Drykar. Or in... Was it just Drykar or at least mostly active in Drykar. And they might be spreading, but it's very weird because no one has ever met someone that's technically really part of it, and yet the people have. It's hard to say in words, but it's almost like the Yukasa, for example. Like, you know they're there, but you don't really know who's doing what and stuff.
Like gods.
Yeah, like even within the organization itself, like people don't really know each other.
We're like shadows.
Yeah.
Illuminati.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Thank you for the information.
Yeah. Well, I didn't hear about the bird yet. I might have somewhat of a clue on that. Although I can't say with confidence, but there was a group active in this region a couple of years back called the Blood Eagles. Blood is red, eagles are a bird. It could be a correlation.
They were the ones who attacked Lindau, correct?
Yes.
But
Right.
what would that have in common with what we saw happening?
Well, that's something that we'll have to find out, I suppose. One thing I can say is it feels unrelated with the cult. Or at least there might be a new cult now. But
Quite popular these days.
a lot of new
Yeah.
religions are making their way up. Is there anything else you can tell me about that day?
What day?
With the being?
Hmm?
With the horned being, you mean?
The being,
Well,
anything else more than the 12-word message that I received about it.
well, we did find a bit of a, how do you call it, recipe for doing such a ritual. If I remember correctly, you need brimstone, obsidian, celestial bud,
Yeah.
and a creature with temps. A creature. You need to have a. You have to sacrifice something for someone, preferably someone or something.
And the guy who did the ritual didn't survive, correct?
No, it was I believe he was the final sacrifice.
So he sacrificed himself. They did it in the church. Killed the priest?
When the creature arrived, he turn the corpses into these small, winged, horned beings. Or rather, he summoned small creatures out of the corpses. And when we
Not
fell
from
them,
this world.
they dissolved.
You have a bit of description of them?
Green, yellowish skin.
Do you have another
small
paper?
horns,
That's like writing it down.
wings. Did they have like scorpion tails as well, or is that just me imposing imps on them?
I think that you're imposing imps on them, but let me double check.
Thought they looked like mosquitoes.
No, they had like orange eyes, horns, also horns that like came out of their jaw, kind of. Pretty sharp teeth, but
Tusks.
I don't think. Well, it's not really tusks, because that's literally out of their mouths. It's more like out of their cheekbones, I suppose.
Hmm.
Is that still like tusks? Like trolls from...
No, because tusks
Or-
are more part of their teeth, right?
Oh, just coming like straight out of the...
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're talking about the gums.
And these don't. But I don't remember a scorpion tail. No.
No.
Uh,
But yeah, I give up as much of a description as I can remember, which is basically that.
she
Winged, horned creatures with a yellow-greenish skin.
she'll note it down. Doesn't directly ring a bell, but I can definitely get this looked into.
And as I said, when they were felled, they didn't leave anything behind.
Notes that down as well. Alright, well, thank you for all the information. And
We do have one more thing we could tell you. It's not related to these things, but or at least we're not certain. But I think it's something that could also use an investigation if you have the time and resources. That is
Oh, right.
the priest.
Oh,
Yeah.
When we were in
the murdered
Linda-
priest?
No,
No,
another one.
priest.
He unfortunately yet still draws breath.
You see her like widening her eyes a little bit of like, what the fuck is going on with these people?
It's been a very
Like-
eventful few weeks.
Yeah.
Few days.
Few
Few
days,
weeks.
to be honest.
It's been like 8 days?
Yep. It's
Time goes by.
yep.
It's like new, a new priest, a new day. A new day, a new
Alright.
priest. Every day, new priest.
New, different priest from
yeah,
Lindau,
this-
you said.
Yeah, he was in. He was serving the community, but he was putting his blood into the wine that he served at communion to make everyone drink, and it was slowly taking their souls.
Blood wine.
It
So-
was the cause for the people going
Empty.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So we did tackle him to the ground to try and arrest him. Daryl can verify this. He was there for this situation, but then he escaped into another plane of existence. So, but he was a very big, very almost like cat-like looking creature.
Oh,
He was
Daryl-
disguised as a human, like to begin with, and then disguised, obviously.
Daryl put up a wanted bounty with a description.
Mhm.
There was,
painted image.
I think one of us heard when he was about to leave. He wanted to get more souls, but this was enough.
Yeah, that was me. I heard him say that.
You know, and I'm guessing you don't know enough for what, do you?
Don't know what he was using them for. And as soon as I heard that, then that's when we tried to. He tried to escape, and so we had to grapple him. But yeah,
Clapped his hands and gone.
He
yeah.
also seemed to resist
Just gone.
most of our magic.
Mhm. Yeah, he was resistant pretty much. So we had to physically hold him down.
She
Not our strongest point.
Mhm.
she continues knowing all of this down, and Well, this definitely get this looked at, all this information. Pretty confident to say that's not anything to do with the cult of Vecna. This is something else. Why is more and more things happening?
Do be like that.
Times are becoming uncertain, I suppose.
We are currently without a true goal, or at least without a lead. Is there possibly anything you could provide us with? We wish to pursue at least one of them, but we don't have anything to go.
Can you repeat that? Wait, I didn't fully understand.
No, basically, like we don't like have any real leads, but if you could pursue one of them, we probably would. So if she knows anything that we could do or follow.
We
Got
currently
any
don't
hints
have a
or
short.
clues?
We
Like
don't have a
asking for
short-term
guidance.
goal. Do you have one?
Yeah,
Otherwise, we're
right.
just gonna go around probably accusing priests of, or not accusing, finding out evil priests seem to be
Yep.
our knack.
Being a
Yes.
local menace.
Yep,
Well, I'm
getting
not going
attacked by
to
ghosts.
lie. I'm not really planning on getting you guys in service.
Oh,
All the information here will be used.
That's good to hear.
that's all right then.
Uh,
I hope you find some good use of the info.
I also, it's not meant to be rude, but I did just lose the party that was working for me, and I do not really know any. Well, actually, I don't know you guys well, and I also just don't have anything at the moment.
Right.
Except for and that we can go there now is was a murder.
Oh, actually, Astrid, I do have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you happen to know any locations of these gems? And I'll point at my chest.
All I know is that they've been popping up a bit more as of late. I think they've only been starting to be found in the past 5 years. So where they really came from, I don't really know. Neither do the dwarves. I do know that the dwarves refuse to work with them.
5 years, you said.
Uncommon.
Wait. Fuck.
They felt they were unnatural.
Right, wait, but they were. Oh, never mind.
That said, I do actually also have a question for you, Mr. Prototype. Who made you?
Oh. Me?
Yes.
Professor Alaric. Why?
Nice. Well, I haven't seen a construct working as functional as you before.
Oh, thank you.
I haven't really seen constructs with sentience either, for that matter.
That's mostly what I meant.
Sentience?
Your own capability of thinking, and do you feel?
As in physically or like emotionally?
Emotionally.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel many things. Sometimes I feel sad when I look at a little lonely cat on the street without its parent. Sometimes I'm really happy. I see my friends smile. Sometimes I get really angry.
Fascinating. You're an
Yes.
interesting subject. What was the professor's name again?
Alaric. Do you want me to spell it out for you?
Where do I know this name from? Where do you know where you were created?
Yes. Bavil. Bavel. I think. At least that's where I first opened my eye sockets.
Don't call them that.
I see. Do you have...
Oh no.
And she looks a little bit more stern at this point. Do you have a bit more of a direct location?
Oh, well, I'm not allowed to tell anyone this. It's one of the rules. I can tell you where the workshop is.
You can't.
Oh, it's a secret workshop. You're not supposed to tell people that are not from the workshop where the workshop is. That's how secret workshops work.
Can you show where this?
I
With
guess
showing
technically
also-
that wouldn't be, as in like, no, I guess that would be breaking the rules also.
I meant more like you go there and we'd tail
Oh.
you without your knowledge.
Then that would be, that would work, I believe.
That's one way of finding out then.
Would you mind doing that someday?
Sure. I mean, no, but sure.
Do you have by any chance an idea of when you're planning on going there?
To the workshop?
Yes.
I mean, whenever you want, Astrid. I mean, if my friends also want to go there.
If you're comfortable, like Proto, we wouldn't want to push you into a compromising position or anything.
I mean, as long as I don't know about it, it should be fine.
Are you sure you wouldn't get in trouble or anything?
With the law?
No, with your creator?
I don't know. Like, it's difficult. I mean, like, these rules are set by Professor Alaric, and he told me to always follow them. But at the same time, he's dead. So, do the rules still apply if someone's dead?
That, I believe, depends on what rules.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did break the first rule already, which was to never leave the workshop. But
Well, if
That
you've
was-
broken one rule, you might as well break them all.
I
right?
know, it's yeah, you're like you
so
kind
we're,
of
like, all breaks off. We're breaking all the rules.
Not all of them, but that specific set of rules, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess yes. I mean, I did check back home a couple of days ago. They're still dead.
All right.
Good to know.
That's-
Um,
I'm sorry, Portia. That's hard to. That's like hard for you.
But if we
I
get
feel
there,
like they're-
we could make a grave for them if you want.
I think that would be nice. But I feel like they're always with you, in a sense. They're
But
never.
always would have a place to remember them and pay the respect.
Okay. Yeah.
Only if you want it.
Oh no, I love respecting the dead.
Good. You learn quick.
Stop laughing, bitches.
Do you know how wrongly that sounded?
You just turn off your camera just so you can be like.
I'm so sorry. I have the worst giggles. I'm serious.
Bayra, you've also met this woman before in your lifetime. With your father at some point.
Yeah, okay. I
Um,
thought you were in character first. I was like,
no. She takes the sending stone back from Eleanor. And could all of you remain seated here for a second? Bayra, could you follow me?
Yeah, sure.
She takes you out of the room and walks a bit further off, closes the door. I'll give you this. Use it wisely. The sending stone.
Yeah, I figured.
Don't ever casually call me.
Yeah.
A little bit too busy for that. But for certain emergencies. And when you do go to... And she looks around to the workplace. Let me know. And keep an eye on him.
Right. Yes. That was the plan. To begin with.
I mean, also be wary, because his maker is an outlaw, basically. He conducted experiments that were illegal. And there was a group of scientists that went underground, basically.
Right. He was speaking earlier of them trying to make another like him. And that.
Well, if it would just be making things like him, that would have probably be fine, but...
Well, the thing is, I believe when he looked in on the lab earlier, what was there when he left wasn't anymore.
That might be concerning.
Yeah.
Well, as I said, when you go there, please let me know.
Yeah, sure.
And she leads you back into the room.
I would have put the sending stone away at that point.
Alright.
Eleanor just lost sending stone privileges.
Unfortunately, she couldn't make it.
Too bad.
She's
Items
gonna
gone.
Otherwise, I need to remember what I say, and I'm not in the mood for that. So now you can remember.
Yes. I absolutely
Write it
will.
down.
Well, I guess that's it. I guess I'll go look for Daryl to see what all this murder is about, since I'll be spending the night here.
Oh, I suppose we could either do that or as well, or you know what? In that case, I'll leave it to the rest of you. I just realized I need to sleep. Kind of just like dark circles, still, it's like a smudge of blood next to the mouth. Like, not, you know.
You probably would have also like tears in your like clothes and stuff. Like the wound's healed, but like.
Oh yeah, no,
oh,
my coat is
Oh yeah, we look rough.
absolutely fucked.
Yeah.
She looks very fancy.
Of course.
Yeah. I wonder why she doesn't want to hire
Nobles.
us. You know.
Yeah,
Has to
I
go
wonder.
beaten
No,
to death.
she's jealous.
Yeah.
Clearly. I've got that suicide drip going. She couldn't match that, you know.
No, that's
Yeah,
when
she
you're ready.
just
I got the
wants-
ammo drip.
Yeah. Well, we will regroup and we might meet you there. I guess we'll just have a chat with ourselves about what we want to do and like our next steps and everything. But thank you for coming all this way and taking the time to listen to everything we've had to say and everything.
Thank you for the information.
Hope it will be put to good use. And it might eventually lead us to truly avenge them. The princess's judgment.
Oh, yeah. We would very much like to be part of whatever brings her down.
Yeah. But we understand, you know, if you don't trust us yet or anything, and you know people who you think are more suited for the job, we understand.
Very well. Well, I'm
Right,
gonna head
well.
out then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the talk, sister.
Bye-bye.
But Burr will stand up and start walking out of the office.
You know when it's like you say goodbye to someone and then you both have to leave the same way? This is
Yeah,
like us right now.
Yeah, I mean, we're both walking with them out of the building and onto the main
You
street. So,
want to hear
yeah.
something even worse? I was going for a smoke today at work, and I was upstairs. There was a pregnant lady. She goes home early because she's pregnant, and I said like, oh yeah, goodbye, have a good day, have a good weekend, see you next week, I guess. Like, what day we'll see each other? Okay, bye 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 bye. It's like super awkward shit. So I take the stairs down to go smoke. She goes to the elevator, and literally when I get down, we meet each other again. And then we have to walk through the same exit because we have to go to the parking spot. Yeah, that's great.
Wonderful.
Oh, she will make sure that you all leave the building.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why. That's what she was
I-
waiting for us to stand up and actually, you know, leave.
Like,
Yep.
also,
Alright.
we'll wait for her to leave the building too.
I mean,
because,
she's walking behind you.
Oh,
just-
yeah. I'll just leave.
Oh, Saren, didn't you have things you thought you forgot in Daryl's bedroom?
Yeah, no, that is true. One sec, guys. Well, you just like, oh, I can meet you outside. It's fine. I know my way around. And then like, just like do a quick Yui, and then like,
At this moment, what's her name? Liliana walks
Daryl's
out.
mom?
Yeah, Daryl's mom walks out of the dining room again, getting ready to walk upstairs. She's like, "Where are you going?"
are you Liliana, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, it's okay. I was just gonna go try and catch Daryl, but I think he's out. So. Just so good today.
This was more awkward than it should have been.
You're so
Holy
much
shit.
more awkward.
What am I supposed to say? Oh, I'm just going going up to Daryl's room. I left
Yeah.
something there last night.
You just go
oh,
like,
it's so
"Hey, I'm just gonna go to your
awkward."
son's room.
Just
I left something there last night. You know,
Yeah,
we're
I
kind of
left
in
my
a
bra
hurry.
there. Let me just go grab it real quick. Like, what am I supposed to say?
Ah, so that's what I heard.
I mean, there was a fight as well. We were attacked, you know.
Now, apparently she slept through that. That's what Daryl said last time.
Oh, yeah, that was it. She slept through that, but yeah. Yeah.
But not the other thing.
I mean, they went back home at 9 p.m.
You know,
I don't
wonderful
know.
time together.
Until
Maybe she
3,
goes to bed at 9.
until 3 a.m.
I like
Wait.
smile at her very nice to me. You have a very lovely son. You did a good job.
Wait, hold on. They went
Thank
back
you.
at 9 p.m. and at 3 p.m. the ghost came. So they were
6
going at
hours.
it.
No,
For 6
no,
hours.
No. At
Oh,
so
no,
is
no,
it 3
it's Venom.
a.m.?
It's Venom.
3 a.m. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, like, we did roll very high. Like, he rolled it at 20. Wolfie
I-
and I had discussed this.
Oh, so you rolled a nat 20 to charm, and he rolled a nat 20 for other things.
Performance.
Performance.
Yeah, okay.
And she rolled a total of 23 for performance, I think. So, you know.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck's sake.
Damn.
And then do you know what? I say, yeah, no, that is. You have a very lovely son. You know, so he's a very pleasant boy. I hope he does a good job running everything around here. And then I just like, I did leave something of mine after the fight, so I'm just gonna grab it real quick, and then I'll be right out. If you want to stand and wait, I don't mind. It's okay.
Go get it then.
Alright. So I go into Daryl's room.
You will like. There's a
I-
guard. There are guards that are standing on top of the stairs as well, and one of them follows you.
Yeah. No, I'm unashamed. Sarah doesn't give a damn.
And she herself goes upstairs and goes into her room.
Okay. So I go in and just have a little look like round. I guess I can see the damage and everything. And I would probably like, I don't know wherever I left, because if you think about it, like I literally left in a rush. So and then he gave me some of my stuff back, but yeah, I just do a double check to make sure I got everything back.
I guess you could find the things that Cat had for you.
Oh yeah, that stuff the cat never gave back to me. My candles, my water skin.
Oh, and your, old loot as well will probably could probably
no,
have
I
been brought
have
in there.
that. That was the only thing the cat gave me was my loot. All the other stuff was like, nah, lol.
No, I meant your old, like the one
Oh
you
yeah,
had in
my
the queen.
broken loot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I pick up my broken loot and I turn around to the guards like, anyone want this? You want it?
But when did you break it?
It's not broken. It's not broken. It's just old. It's just.
So-
It's just trash.
It's just battered and
It's
bruised.
battered from my intense music playing. I was gonna say something else then, but I was like, oh, it's just. I can't remember what it
From intense finger work.
was. That's what I was
Yes,
gonna
Where?
say. I'm so sorry. I'm in a really weird mood today.
Old
It's just-
bastard of
Sure,
war now.
today. His character sheet has disappeared.
No.
Who's?
Oh.
What can I say?
Well, I mean, the problem with that is all your items were on that character sheet.
Wait, who? What?
The
Daryl's
cat's
character sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, the Tat's character sheet. Yeah, I don't know. I was like,
What?
It's like some water skins went missing. Some
Yeah, water
candles
skin
went
and 4
missing.
candles, I believe.
I think that was, yeah.
I think some gold at some point as well.
Yeah, some nice
Oh.
jewelry.
Oh
gold
yeah.
pieces.
A couple of platinum, you know.
A few gems, I think, definitely.
But that means I have to make the entire character sheet again. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Spear of
Yeah,
Annihilation.
that would be actually annoying. Yeah.
Oh well.
Lots of things of value.
Yeah, so you can add water skin and 4 candles back.
Wow. So glad.
You can drink again.
Woo!
I like
Ooh.
after I get my water skin, like, oh, finally, I've been so thirsty that I open up and I just chug some water. Unashamed the guards are there. And I might look, and then I finish, and then I put the rest of my bag, and I'm like, right.
Let's see. Yeah.
You showed me the way out, or you standing here? What's the situation?
Give me 1 second. Just like re-adding your items.
That's fine. That's fine.
What's the sitch?
I think there were like 3 healing potions missing, Wolfie, at least.
5, right?
At least.
Pretty sure.
At least.
There's also stuff of fireballs, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no. One of those necklaces, you know. Where
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
with,
A
Is it-
deck of many things.
Is it by any chance?
no.
No?
Is it by any chance that book over there? I'm
No,
pretty
no
sure-
decks,
never
no
mind.
book.
I know that was nothing important. Really only the healing potion.
Nothing
Just the one.
missing, nothing. Just the one.
Alright, so everybody's waiting for you to come back down, and you notice that Acid is still like waiting for you.
I give her a little smile. And I was like, sorry, just some unfinished business. I just need to collect a couple things.
Nah. She leads you all out, and then she starts walking off. Or, well, she starts talking to one of the guards. Who,
I don't like that. I don't know about Ashford, guys. I don't know. She gives me weird vibes.
Yeah. She also cat person, furry.
She could also be a fairy too.
What if we try magic on her? We know for certain.
she's still there. She's still there.
No, it is out of character.
This is our character.
She
Like,
she
not
talks
in my
with
forest.
she talks with one of the guards who informs her where Daryl went, and she walks into the direction.
So, I'm going to go find myself a new coat or someone who can fix this one. And then I think there was something more I wanted to do, but I can't remember right now.
Sleep?
Yeah, sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, are we splitting up or waiting here? What's the plan?
Where are we going?
I mean, you can follow if you want, if you have anything else you want to do in town, whilst I grab a coat.
In that case, I will go to the herbalist. I have some more funds to spend now.
Right, yeah. True.
Well, I guess I gotta say another sorry to Maurice, so I guess I gotta clear that one up before we leave.
Are you sure you don't want to bring the chains with you?
You know, Bear, keep them for now. I'm sure I'll find some good use for them later on.
Yeah.
And then with that, I just like turn around and went, "Ta, guys."
Kinky.
Yeah, let's see if I remember. There were 2 blacksmiths, a leather workers, and a Watt at the,
Carpenter.
crafting. Carpet. Damn. Actually, I do need some stuff from a carpenter, but I don't have anywhere of carrying it right now, so... I probably don't have the gold for it either. Is there just a clothes shop somewhere?
Probably.
Probably.
Sure, you can find one.
Yep, alright. Then that's where I'd be going.
All right. Let's say it's over towards the herbalist shop.
Okay. So
Yes,
we said we basically said see you later and then walk in the same direction.
No, she walks this direction, I believe. Yeah, here. Over
Oh,
here.
okay.
So all of you go towards the tailor and the herbalist, or are Saren and Proto going somewhere else?
Where's Saren going?
I'm off to find Maurice and say sorry, and then I guess I'll probably swing back around and meet the others at the shops.
Uh,
I'm gonna go with V this time.
Very well.
Summon the horse for a 20-foot ride again.
Oh no.
Alright,
I
so
don't know. What if we get attacked next night? It's more than half of my side points.
Oh, dear.
Saren, I assume
No
you go into the
homework.
tavern.
Mm-hmm.
You go in there. It's quiet and busy at the same time. Quiet as in there's not much clientele, but there are a couple of guards stationed around. They have taken away the bodies at this point. You do see Maurice and Larissa still sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely notice that you come in.
Mm-hmm.
And you just see these disappointed eyes in Maurice.
Alright, I walk over to him and I sit down. I presume they're sat down at a table.
Mm-hmm.
I sit down and I go, Larissa, can you just give us a moment, please?
She can listen to what you have to say. I'll tell her about it anyway.
I know, I prefer to have this as a private conversation. You don't need to be this difficult about it.
She has her own. She can make her own decision. I won't tell her to leave. And but Larry is like, "That's okay. I'll give you some privacy." And Murray's just nods in agreement. Very well.
Maurice, I didn't steal your loot. You didn't steal my loot. Neither one of us stole each other's loot.
And what are you saying that this Daryl guy stole our loots?
No, Daryl didn't steal. Daryl, I don't think Daryl's capable of stealing anything. No.
Except
I
for
know you're not gonna
hearts.
believe me. Wow. We'll see about that one.
No one said your heart.
Whoa. Okay, I see how it's gonna be. Right, I'm just gonna cut to the chase then. And then, so there's a fabled cat creature. His name's Fenway. He's been following me around. He's been stealing all my stuff, and apparently he enjoyed when we played music together, and our loots were his way of his way in his mind of showing he liked us playing together. And
What the fuck is a Feywild?
oh, Maurice, like, open your mind for a second. There's other planes of existence. Like, surely you must have come across this. We literally tell stories about this, you know?
Actually, these kind of things are very unheard of so far.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
never mind then. I retract my statement. Because Maurice, there's like different planes of existence, and in one of those planes of existence, it's called the Feywild, and I feel like I'm just over explaining it, but you can keep blaming me, you can keep hating me.
Look,
I don't know what you would need me to do to convince you that I'm telling the truth, but I just want to say this because then I've got no hard feelings against you. Like, bygones be bygones. We had a fun time together, and
look, I don't hate you. I'm
You know.
just disappointed. But it's okay. We can move on. We can move past that. That's
I didn't steal it. But if you can't see that, that's fine.
it's look, I want to believe you. I truly do. But you're talking about some other dimension, some magical cat.
And then can I speak in Sylvan and be like, please, 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 if you show yourself one time, I will try and convince Maurice that we'll have one last show together.
Roll a persuasion check.
Not going down, being a liar.
Plus 10.
I know. I stacked it.
All right. So this thing is sneaky. It's not. It can't be invisible a lot. So, but you kind of notice some movement in the on the table behind you. And you see him like jumping up the table, and then jumping on the table that you're at, and you see Marissa. What?
See? This is Fenwick. Fenwick, this is Maurice.
And the cat will say in the same language that you were just speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Pleasure, I did take you to it, even though you can't understand me, you silly man.
He says pleasure, even though you can't understand him. And then I side eye towards him.
I guess I don't have a choice to believe you now. I'll accept your apology.
Would
And
you...
I guess my apologies for blaming you for stealing my loot as well.
I accept your apologies, and yeah, we can just leave it under the table. I might have promised something slightly to have this conclusion, so don't hate me, okay? I might have slightly promised Emmerich we played one last show together tonight. But then after that, I'll be gone in the morning. You'll never have to see me again if you don't want to. Like, just one last show for the road.
Sure, why not? It's my last day here anyway.
But we're not playing that one song. It's really annoying.
What, the one that Melissa wrote?
Yeah, because it's just a really annoying song.
Yeah. She was very pushy all the
Alright,
time,
then.
wasn't she?
Yeah, she was. And she was just so needy, like all the time. Why did we invite her into the group? She didn't
I
even
don't know.
contribute that much. She was just such a freeloader.
Pretty much. Like,
Is her mom
She-
just sitting there?
she doesn't resemble her mom at all.
You know, I'm glad that Larissa's made you happy. I guess I'm glad you found that person in your life.
Yeah, it's nice to be understood for once.
Okay. I'm good, glad for you. And then like I kind of hold my hand out to shake his hand.
I shakes it back. I'll see you tonight then.
I'll see you tonight. And then I kind of like head out, do a little wave,
No.
and
Cat-
then a little wink, and I'll leave.
Cat jumps on your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And I say to Fenwick, all right, thank you. You got your final show, so you better be ready to appreciate it.
Will do. I don't remember its voice.
I think he had a voice.
He had a high pitched voice. I don't remember that.
Who do you think is cuter, Maurice or Daryl? I think there's two Fenwick.
Willis. Oh wait, he's dead.
True. Willis did have beautiful flowing hair.
You know, he was beautiful. I should have been more confident in the early session. So well, and then I'll go into the town to try and meet the others.
All right. Well,
I
since you
probably
did
go Bamera because clothes seem more fun for me.
also closer by, so since you didn't take that long, but Proto, you have entered the shop for like 1 minute at this point. So
I went with Fee.
you went with Fee. You and Fee walked a little bit further. Baira, you are in this. It's not really a shop. It's more like an lower. Well, it's very medieval. Like the shop is, or the workplace is kind of in the bottom side of the house. With like you see a stairs going up, which you assume leads into a bedroom, from what you can tell. There are a couple of tools. I don't think Shambles is okay, but
No,
No. He's in the Matrix.
Actually entered the Matrix over there, yeah. Freaking red pilled.
but yeah, there's like I think it's a loom, and like there's some different kind of threads. It's not very. There's not a lot, but there's this older lady kind of thing. Welcome in. How can I help you?
Thanks. Kind of take off the coat.
You're
and the part
welcome.
of it just kind of flops down on the ground. I mean, she said, "Welcome in."
Hmm.
You know.
Yeah, she's old. She's confused.
I feel like the coat wouldn't flop down though. It's probably like so covered in sweat and like blood. It would just like crunch, you know.
No, but it's take off the coat, and a certain part of it kind of just get flop off and falls on the ground as I hold it off, like in the air. Yeah. Do you have something?
Oh my, that's some big damage.
Tons of damage. Yeah, it's been through a lot. So,
How long have you been wearing this without reparation? Is it like 2 years?
six?
Well, then it could have been worse. Surprised that you even have a coat at that point.
I mean, it was perfectly fine before, like a week ago. There were some scorch marks here and there, and the odd hole, but this, I got sliced at the scythe of a ghost. I got stabbed through by the spear of a skeleton. Touched by a goblin.
Oh my, that's a lot of stuff that happened to you. You see her like struggling up, getting up a little bit. She like waggles over, grabs the coat. Hey, you want me to fix this up? I assume.
Depending on how long it would take. Yes.
Give me 5 minutes.
Sure. Yeah.
And you see her like stumble over to like the stable she has ready for it, like all these machine or these tools, and she's like a little bit slow, and then she gets to work. She's
Figured.
you're just standing there being a little bit like impressed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
actually, like within a couple of minutes, unfortunately it took 7. She
So
managed
Saren
to.
will read,
She managed to patch it up as well as she could have done. It's obviously not completely perfect considering the amount of damage there was on it. But you do notice, like for example, the old hole that you had, it's been patched up with almost an identical piece of cloth, basically, and you can almost like if you look closely at it, you do see there's like obviously different at the same time. But if you just casually see it from like a little bit of afar, you would not have noticed it at all.
The grains of the thread, or the thread of the cloth is aligned with the rest of the coat, etc., etc.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
That was impressive.
Well, thank you. That would be 30 gold.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. It's 30 silver.
Yeah. I hand her 5 gold.
Oh, that's most generous of you.
Yeah, this was a gift, so I'd rather keep it.
I was actually expected to get haggled down a bit. Well,
No. gold is currently not an issue, so
I
30 would have been rich, but
I can see that. Well, I mean, I think for this kind of fast repairs, I would normally charge 2 gold, but
yeah, no, it's. I mean, yeah, but
a lot of
it's-
youngsters nowadays always try to haggle me down a bit more. So I was ready for that. My apologies.
I've never liked haggling.
So much effort.
Yeah, my father kept trying to teach it to me when I was younger, but it's just people just got mad, and you got mad back. It was anger here, anger there.
Yeah, I don't want any of that most of the time. That's why I just set the price a bit higher, they haggle down. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, that's fair, I suppose. The danger in that is when people stop haggling, the price will already be higher.
Then I can lower the prices again.
To take a businessman with integrity to do that, and there's not many of those around these days.
Well, I don't think I'll be much longer around either.
Respect.
Your words.
She said as it was. Jesus.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, I think that's fine. Thank you.
Sits down again, grabs a mug of beer.
Kind of walk out the door, and I assume just walk into Saren.
No, because you took quite long. Or, well, it took 8 minutes.
She was heading to meet up with the clothes shopping rather than Herbs. So.
Oh, true, yeah. Saren would have come inside at some point. That's true. Can I
Are
help?
there any cute clothes in there?
No, it's from what you
Yeah,
can tell, it's mostly like
anything,
repair. There are a couple of. Well, I wouldn't really say dress. It's more like more like worker clothes that are around.
No.
Is there anything
Fair.
you want? Anything, miss?
No, it's okay. I was just with my friend having a look around and stuff like that. You know,
Oh,
I've got nothing in need of repairing yet, but no, I'm all good at the moment. Thank you. And then I look at Bear and I'm like, everything sorted?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm done. Thanks. Yeah.
all right. Well, safe travels. Try to be more careful with your coat. If it was a gift.
Yeah, it hasn't been by choice.
Okay.
Yeah, just walking.
Get beefed.
Ah.
I was like, wow, she really told you off, eh?
I mean, she also tried to charge me, probably as a joke, 30 gold for it, but
No, but that's cold.
yeah, she, as I said, as a joke, because she lowered it to 3.
Wicked sense of humor, I see. So what did you haggle it down to?
5.
I'm joking. I know. I heard, don't worry. I was just trying not to be rude.
Right.
No.
And then...
No.
Wait, should we find the others?
Oh, they're just down here, I think.
They'd probably be
You
heading
are
out at this point
appreciative.
as well, but Frodo and Fee, you
I
walk
guess-
into your familiar herbalist shop, at least for Fee.
Be right
Good
back,
day.
2 seconds.
Would you mind if we could see your wares again? Have some more funds this time.
Ah, yes, welcome back. Where was the? How did I do that again? I had shops, right? Somewhere. Was it in here?
Somewhere.
Was it in
Well,
here?
at some point it did, but it might have gone missing.
Oh, right. It was over here, right? Oh, of course. Here are the goods.
Wait, how many did I have?
What does that one do? And I pointed the a chemical fire.
Ah, well, you can throw this at someone or at something, and it will explode. Or you can just pour it over something, and it will also it will burn it.
Or interesting.
Alright, let's see. We'll buy some stuff. 3 common curatives. A common reactive. 2 glass vials. Like differences in each because the 2 versions or are they the same?
There was a difference between them. Well, some recipes it's more like some recipes use the one, some recipes use the other.
Right.
That's the biggest difference. If you gotta ask me to if I know it on top of my head, I'm gonna curse at you and say no.
I also need this.
Do you know it from the top of your head?
What?
Do you know it from the top of your head?
Fuck you, little shit. No.
Alright, I'm spending most of my gold.
Checks out.
Alright, there goes most of my gold.
Boy.
That's fine.
Didn't you already buy herbalist supplies before?
I don't think I forgot that last time.
Oh, that's true. You bought these.
That will be all. Thank you very much. But do you know when the next supply is coming in? Prefer new ideas.
Don't think anytime soon. There was recently already a card going to Aaron. Aaron. Depends on when I feel like going out scavenging myself again. Considering you bought most of my stock, so I probably will need to.
Right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you as well.
Have a nice day. Or is
Hey.
prototype is also something you wish to purchase?
Not really. But I've never seen a herbalist before, so it was nice meeting you, Mab.
It was a woman, I believe.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you, Mab. You have a very nice shop.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. You have a very nice mask.
It's my face.
Takes a step back. Looks at V. Is that also your face?
No. Just a mask. It's part of my religion.
Is he joking with me?
He does this often.
Okay, that's joke.
Cannot ignore.
Okay.
Also, I think you forgot one glass.
Imagine if this was my face. uh,
Oh, there we go. Now I have it. Alright. That'll be all.
Alright, well, thank you for doing business.
Thank you, as well.
Still looks a little bit nervous towards the photo. As you head out, and you walk back, you notice Baira and Saren getting out of the tailor shop thingy, and that's where we shall take a quick break to
Alrighty.
grab yourself a drink, a snack.
I am the snake.
What the fuck? Where's my thumb?
Hey yo.
Haha.
Thumbs.
You survived.
Right, darlings. It's time to get a snack.
We'll be right back, folks. Hello, I'm back. Okay.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Arr.
Thank you for the hydrate, Alex. Alright, Lolo. Just starts vacuuming mid D&D session, you know? I could tell you were getting thirsty. Yeah, it's definitely not Twitch yet trying to drown me. So now I've salted pretzel sticks to dry myself out again. Hamkaas. Well, no one died this session yet, so, you know. I was worried that they were going to piss off Astrid.
What do you mean? What is she gonna do? Kill us?
Yeah. I mean, technically, if Sharon said the wrong things last session.
Oh.
Hello,
Oh.
waffle.
Zelf je wel oude gek.
I don't understand that language.
Sumimasen, heel eentje.
Oh, yeah.
おはようございます。Houston, we have a problem.
Where is my device?
How did I know? Where is your device? Did you eat it?
I hope not, because
It's a very hard device.
I know something different that's very hard. Life.
I hope I didn't eat this. But is life a device?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I
Is
have
that
an
the-
idea to what I want to do with the necklace later.
Wear it like a choker?
Mm-hmm.
What a coincidence.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Wolfie,
Yeah.
the subclass that I want for my backup character is not in this thing.
Not in Foundry?
Nope.
That's because it's a beta.
Well, stop being a fucking beta and put it in a thing.
Oh, I have to do that. I mean, I will do it if I kill you before then.
Just build
Then
it
it's not a
yourself.
backup character.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Just sit and build it yourself, lol.
Nah, he wants me to do all the work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what am I, the DM? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't have time.
Oh, and I do. Oh, fuck yeah, I do. You know, this is not fair. I'm going home. Oh, fuck.
I'm down to put everything in.
No, I can.
Is everything in the sheet that you sent me?
Fuck.
Nope. I have to build from scratch. I think. Anyways,
I'm
everybody,
sorry, trash about. Oh.
go ahead.
I'm just gonna say sorry for laughing earlier, trash. I just got the giggles really badly and then I couldn't stop giggling. Even though you were saying something really deep.
I'm not sorry for
Yeah.
laughing at you.
So
No,
I
I
am
wasn't laughing at you. I wasn't laughing at you.
just me casually respecting the dead, and you're just laughing. That's
I
Please.
love
Yeah.
respecting the dead.
So do I. Just respect the dead, okay?
Yeah, I'm perfectly down with respecting the dead, but I love
Yeah,
respecting the
I
dead.
love.
So everybody's back. Y'all see each
Also,
other.
Proto has good reasons to say that because he actually likes doing that because he sees V doing it and he admires that. So he likes.
Uh-huh.
Just
Time to
just the
respect some dead.
just the concept of being dead is just
Yeah.
still a bit oblivious to.
Respecting the
Oh,
living.
hell yeah, boys! Let's go out respecting the dead.
Oh yeah.
Oh
What are you gonna do
yeah.
what are you gonna do Saturday night? Respecting the dead. Let's go to the graveyard. The graveyard? You mean the graveyard. Let's go.
Just join a fucking random funeral and be like, yeah, respect.
I mean, there's a reason why they call it the graveyard. Am I right?
Let's go.
So thank
Oh,
you
go around
for
each grave.
respecting my career so far. This might be the end.
Dancing on these graves.
But see, I'll see each other outside of the tailor. Go ahead.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys get what you were looking for?
Yeah, we got a healing potion and supplies. Make at least one more. Possibly more if we find some more materials for it.
And I
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
finally found a reason to start saving up some money. They have a potion that explodes if you throw it at someone. So
Oh.
that's my current goal. Save up
much
some
is it?
money.
It was quite expensive.
Oh, like
Quite
30
expensive.
gold coins expensive or more?
More.
Oh,
At
my
least,
goodness.
5 times that.
I-
Bit more.
Yeah, magical potions and such are usually expensive.
Wait, there's
Take
more?
a lot of
Wow.
material and time to make. And the skill.
Yeah. On the note of that, do you perhaps know how to imbue your magics into scrolls?
Great. I can I do that? No, right?
There's someone here, I believe, that can.
Wait, someone can?
Is it me?
I think so.
Oh,
Someone
yeah,
who
sure,
knows.
okay.
I think it's called like inscription for the scroll making.
Scroll
Even
scribing.
if I
Scroll scribing, right?
well, even if I could, I
Subscription.
cannot write.
Oh well, no, I just we'd need to find someone who's capable of binding the magic into a sheet of paper, and then I just need you to supply the magic. I have an idea for what I can do with the necklace.
Sharon is confused.
Would
I
you
am
mind?
confused.
adding-
It's
I'm
not
quite
me, is
confused.
it?
We've talked about this, and you're like, oh, there's scroll scribing. No, nobody probably needs that.
I did. I remember now. That's why I looked at my notes like, did I say we were gonna do this? Because I remember we talked about it. Yeah. I mean, I'm like kind of like dazing off into like the clouds, and I'm like, wait, did you say soul? Describing?
Soul describing.
Yeah. Scroll scribing.
Inscribing magic into yes, scrolls.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I can do that. I haven't done it in a long time, bear in mind. Just, been a few years, a few decades maybe. But yeah, I can do it. Might not be good.
Right.
Oh, on the topic of being able to do things that you forgot, I actually could have prepared your jacket, your clothes.
Sorry.
Right. I'll keep that in mind in the future then.
How much do you charge, Proto?
Wait,
Is
you
it-
can?
I think the going rate right now is 30 gold.
No. 3 gold.
Oh.
You
Interesting.
can.
Wait, how can you do that?
I have Thinker's tools.
Oh, yeah, I mean, if we're just talking the tools, I can also do it. But no, for repairing clothes, I think it's like weaver's tools. I believe they're
No,
called.
a set of Tinker tools designed to enable you to repair many mundane objects so you can effect your magic with a Tinker tool. You can torn clothes, sharpen a sword, torn sword, and patch a tattered suit of chain. I
Tin-
mean,
tin-
meant torn clothes.
Tinker can do a little bit of everything, basically, so they probably can, yeah.
I mean, in that
But
case, I can also do it. I have expertise in Tinker's tools, but
You're like, but I don't want
Yeah,
to do
but
it myself. I'll get the
that-
hired help to do it.
That's more big, yeah, I don't know.
Like filling
I mean,
in
I think I
holes and
technically
patches,
could.
like
but I
very
didn't-
simple, right?
I didn't have the materials to do it this time, so that's why I went to a shop. We'll say.
Well, I could use a little repair on my clothes as well. I haven't really keeping maintenance of it in a while.
Yeah.
Well, she was
couple things.
very.
You can see
fast
like my
in there.
ropes are I've been wearing them for a while. You can definitely see it.
Uh,
Like
she
my
was-
only clothes that I wear all the time.
Oh yeah, I mean, Bear's the same. Washing clothes. Pff.
I mean, it's holy clothes, right?
Yeah.
Well, she was very fast in there in case you need repairs
It's just
later on.
patching up some holes, that's it. I don't need
Yeah.
anything fancy.
No, if we just get the materials for it, both me and Proto seemingly can probably patch it up. I just didn't have that on me.
Well, it's
What
not
I
immediately
need,
necessary.
yeah. What I need I need a scroll of some restorative kind, perhaps just cure wounds. Healing word would do, preferably cure wounds, I think. As
The
well
healing
as
ward would also be helpful for one of us to have.
oh yes, in general, but for what I'm planning to do with the necklace, I probably need a bit more powerful one. And then, well, a scroll of a more powerful healing magics. I'm thinking something. Something more substantial than a cure wounds would be needed, as well
That
as.
would be most helpful.
I think it works as in Sarah can only inscribe spells that she knows, not that someone else knows.
Yeah.
Oh, so she can't prepare like a blank for.
I'll just
me
write up whatever
too.
you want.
Uh,
20
She-
fireballs coming your way.
There's no way
She
I
can
could
she
help
can
you.
write a really mean poem and it's just like vicious mockery.
Basically. You
Well,
just
if I
write
look
you
at the
up in a
quick
poem.
reference, it says select a spell you know that you would like to craft from spells you are able to cast, or through alternate methods, see magic formula.
I mean, that's the normal way to make scrolls as well, like in
To
classic
craft the
rules.
spell scroll, you must know the magic formula of the spell you want to make a spell scroll of. The easiest way to do this is to be able to cast a spell. You always know the magic formula of a spell you know how to cast, otherwise you need to have deep knowledge of the spell, be able to make a scroll out of it. The following are the ways you gain that knowledge. Have the spell book as a wizard, have your spell manual as an infusion smith inventor, have it in your ritual book as ritual cast, have a spell scroll of it, DC +2. Study its magical formula and record it. To learn a spell in the way requires proficiency in Arcana and 1 day of study per level of the spell. Are you proficient in Arcana?
Wow.
We can do it.
No.
Oh,
Was
too bad.
not in my thinking because I
So,
was not expecting this to actually come up,
Yeah.
which I could become at another level. I think I can't remember which level I get to pick proficiency. Not yet. I definitely didn't double down in persuading and deceiving and performing. I definitely just did not stack completely.
that's that's fine. I think bards you actually get to pick another proficiency or expertise at some level, but I'm
Yeah.
well.
Probably like around 8 or 9. Who knows?
Something like that. Well, either way, if I can get scrolls of a curative manner now or later, I can probably convert this necklace into something similar, but not quite as sinister. I think I can remove the other effects.
Hopefully. But if you cannot make something as powerful, could you, and it's not as strong, could you perhaps make multiple or just one?
I'd have to study it a bit further. E.g., I'd have to ask DM. Essentially, what I'm thinking is using it instead of like dismantling it into like divine reagents or whatever the fuck they're called. Like what would be used for divine magics. Because it's clearly divine in some sort out of the three. There's arcane, primal, and divine is like unholy as well.
It's mere necromantic.
Yeah, but that's still divine because Because it's not primal, it's not arcane, and those are the 3 types of magic.
Oh, for those.
Yeah. Because it's
Would
not
technically
primal.
also be arcane. Okay.
That's more like druidic and ranger stuff, and it's not arcane. That's like wizardry bullshit.
I mean, necromancy is basically bullshit, technically.
I mean, yeah, but I'm imagining they're probably gotten their powers from, their cult.
But this necklace, actually, no.
No, okay.
Ooh.
So I dismantle it would cover for more
Arcane,
range
yeah.
and stuff?
Yeah.
Damn. There are no magical necklaces in the crafting list that require that. They all require divine.
Oh. That's a bit unfortunate.
Goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
There are some rings that require it, but then I'd need annoying fucking scrolls.
Well, when I next get proficiency, just remind me.
When I'm talking annoying scrolls, I'm talking like 6th level and higher stuff. I don't think
Yeah.
you'd be able to.
Yeah, those are hard to get.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always DM the DM real nicely, be like, hey, could we find a scroll of this maybe? And I'll be like, no.
Yeah.
A DM?
Like, this is the thing, right? You can always discuss with me, like, oh, this is something I would really like, and then I can consider giving you something like it or it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I cast disintegrate?
No, fuck you. You piece of shit.
Not to disintegrate. It does fun spell.
You would disintegrate the next priest you come in contact
Can
with.
I
yes, please.
can I cast disintegrate?
No.
I mean, you probably can.
Well, you can, but shoot you? No.
No. You'd probably give us a priest that could cast that.
Should I?
Yes.
Definitely yes.
No.
Anyways, what are you guys doing? Can you cast disintegrate?
Drugs.
Oh, I cannot. It's a wizard, sorcerer, that kind of stuff.
No, I was not talking
Maybe
about you.
Oh,
Just looking at
that's
Astrid.
a smart thing. Oh no!
Astrid
Magic
can.
spell.
No,
Could we
she's more like
go find out more
Frodo.
about the murder?
Either that or I go to sleep.
Whichever you
I
want.
should probably warn you guys. I might be performing a bit of a show tonight. You don't have to attend if you don't want to. I just,
I'll be
it's
there.
fine.
I would love to.
If I'm going to attend, I need to go sleep now. First. So, you can go figure out crime, murder thingy, and I'll just head back to the tavern for a bit.
You need another one-up here, tell me.
Sorry?
Like, if you need a bit more, tell me when you feel fast.
Physically fine. Mostly. It's a bit sore here and there. It's what's up here that's currently, the sleeping part.
Yeah, unfortunately I cannot tend to that. My apologies.
No, it's fine. You tend to enough other things. I'll see you at the show tonight.
Sleep well.
Have a good rest, Byron.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Get some good sleep.
I'm just kind of staggering off towards them.
Uh-huh.
At night we should stay together though.
Yeah.
After the show we should go to where you are, make sure we're all together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't be leaving the group. I'll stay with everyone. Don't worry.
So next time she has a fuck buddy.
We're all gonna have to stick outside the door. Just, okay.
No, we're going to be in a room.
I mean, poor Proto.
Proto taking notes.
He's like, what are they doing?
Constantly questioning it while they're at it.
You're literally questioning every step of the process. Like, oh god.
This is what humans do every day.
Eleanor making drawings.
So it was soft before, but now it's hard. Interesting.
Someone's gonna hold the scribe.
What?
What's that strawberry thing below that that's constantly making that smacking noise as it sketch?
Right, so Vera goes towards the tavern. What's the rest doing?
I might actually go and rehearse with Maurice because I presume we haven't played in a while together, so I don't want it to be shit.
Never
And,
been a
like,
few months.
Also, Saren's a bit peeved off by Ashra because you were making some slightly race-related comments in the beginning, so Saren's like not too keen of her.
Prototype, should we go towards the Daryl and Astrid then? Or do we wish to do something else?
Wait, sorry, you said Daryl and what?
Astrid.
Astrid. Yeah, sure. I don't feel like sleeping yet. Neither do I want to watch her rehearse. I'd rather see it. The end product.
Surprise.
Yeah. Sure. Do you have a... Why do you want to go there?
I'm just curious about the two figures we saw last night and why one of them helped us. Why would he?
Yeah, let's...
Weird as he just did what he had to, yet he helped. And who did he murder? Why?
If he was to... Yeah. Let's go check them out. Think they went north?
Where did they go?
They-
Do we, like, have an idea?
You've heard it multiple times that they were heading towards the northwest, near the river.
We should head in that direction.
So you drop the other two off at the tavern. Saren starts rehearsing with Maurice. Beira goes lay in a bed. The party splits up.
Oh no.
And you continue.
The next round of Ghost Scam.
I've considered it.
Wait,
Uh,
waiting around the bush.
Who's
Uh,
Anna with?
What do you think she's doing?
Yeah,
She's
but
in
who
two
is she
places.
with?
Who's she with?
She's on top of the church. She is the cross.
she is.
Is there a church?
There's a church. Yeah, it's right on. It's over here.
One question. Do I know what god? Which god?
Right, I was thinking about that earlier today. I was.
Yeah,
I was.
one to ask, but I also forgot.
I needed to look
Do
into
I
that.
recall? What do we know?
I don't. I don't
Better
even
than
know
the
at the moment.
preschools.
You could also tell me that. That's fine.
Let me quickly see if I can think which.
I feel like V is like the OG like missionary, like you believe my religion or else fall to my sword
No,
or my staff, I guess.
I'm not a canon for imposition.
I'm
Don't
just saying.
It's just if the priest has suspicion, I will do whatever I need to.
You're like, I don't like the look of him. He's
I'm kind of
suspicious.
assuming the closest that I could think of would maybe be Darian. On top of my head.
That was the
That's my god.
right? The forge
The
one,
crafting boy.
crafting one.
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
there's a little craft in town.
Because I did at some point realize that I did not make a god of trade or anything, so Darian would
What was the
currently
name
be the closest.
Darian?
Darian.
Alright. Alright, so we go to the murder site. Possibly.
Alright. So you walk towards the bridge. You take a right. Notice that there are a couple of guards standing around the house. They're obviously, you know how humans are, onlookers that are like, ooh, ah, ooh, I want to see.
I want to see a corpse.
Well, more
I want to
like
respect the dead.
they don't really know what's going on.
Hell yeah, it's Thursday. Time to respect the dead.
So as you walk closer, the guards will stop you as well. Stop right there. There's an investigation going on.
We are aware of that. We are with Daryl, he knows us. As does Astrid. Maybe
Uh-huh.
Boss.
Go get one of them. He says to another guard. No, you see another guard leaving, and the other guard just steps like in between the two of you, like so he can stop you easier. 40 seconds pass, and the other guy comes out of the house again, runs up. Apparently, it's fine. That is how.
Alive?
House. I'm still alive. Yes. Why? Why would I? Why would I not be
Sorry.
alive?
Oh no, you said it's fine. I thought you meant the dead person.
Oh yeah, no, the dead person is absolutely fine. The fuck is wrong with you? No, go ahead. Just make sure to not touch anything. They said.
We won't.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you go in. It's
Before we go in, like, do not touch the body. Just in case. We keep on.
let me double check something real quick.
You never know with prototype. Maybe it's like respect, maybe it's curious. It's like,
And they said don't touch
never,
anything.
Oh,
And, you know,
both.
a
I've
body
never
is
seen a
nothing,
murder
it's a
victim.
person.
Let's touch it.
Come on,
Make
do
yourself-
something.
This is my first murder victim.
You do not see this. Alright, so you go inside. It's a decently spacious house. You'd assume a family could live here. It does seem a bit empty. It's not like fully furnished or anything. There's like an old couch, almost dusty. There's a stairs that leads up. And, it seems to be like lined off basically. And you hear the voice of Astrid and Daryl coming from a room that's behind the room that you're in. There's a door on the right side of the. Well, it's in front of you, but like you have the house, and then there's the door that's not in the center, but like on the right side of that wall. For you, and you can hear the voices coming from there.
Right, I will knock on the door.
Now the door's open.
Oh, it's open. I
Yeah.
was not sure. Right.
Don't touch anything, V.
Still knocks on the door.
I mean, you can you can still do that.
Touching. No, I will not knock them. Well, I just make sure they notice us.
So you did decide to come after all?
Well, the two of us. The others had some things to prepare for or get some well-earned rest.
And Elegant stuck T-posing.
Oh,
On the roof of the church.
on the roof of the church.
How did you get there?
Well, come in.
So I heard we had a dead body.
Are you alright, Proto?
Frodo is in detective mode, okay. Lights a cigarette.
Where did you get that?
This is, this is a classic case of murder.
It's like this detective hat on.
Can you not do that?
Smoke a cigarette.
Well,
Does Proto have a mouth?
Also, I don't have a cigarette.
it's interesting that you're here, because I was actually discussing with Daryl that you might be interested in this. Come take a closer look. She will, or Daryl will grab his sword and kind of push away piece of the clothing that's on the chest. He's laying on his back, the body. I should describe that as well. His throat is slit. There's a lot of blood all around. It's definitely one of the two hoodlums that you saw before. And they had the cloak and all. It's just not on at the moment. And so, male, somewhere between the 30 and 40. Very pale, obviously, at this point. That's for what you think. Well, from what you know, probably at least. What time would it be now? 9 hours at least? 10? Actually, even.
Wait, what time is it right now?
I would say it's probably 1 p.m. now.
And when did the ghost attack?
3.
Right? Right, but the body is one of the suspects. Right?
It's one of the two people that you saw leaving the tavern.
Alright.
You can do an investigation check to make sure if you want to.
Sure, why not? Plus hero. Not bad.
You're unsure. However, he will push aside the piece of clothing that he's wearing, which seems to have been torn a little bit. And he pushes it aside with a sword, and you will see a tattoo of a red bird.
Oh, can I see what bird it is now?
Do a perception check.
No, don't be like this. I can literally like
No,
get this
yeah,
close.
you have enough time to check it. It is familiar to the other tattoo that you've seen before. It's not the best, the clearest. It's more like a sort of emblem. But you feel fairly certain that it resembles an eagle.
One of the red eagles
Blood.
that you mentioned before.
Blood.
The blood eagles. My apologies.
I mean, that's currently what we're assuming. We don't have any history of them having tattoos before, but at the same time, we don't really know. We know that they used to be part of a different mercenary group called the Silver Eagles, until they slaughtered an entire town and rebranded, and then a decade later or so, attacked Lindau.
Rebranded, you say? It's quite a change.
There are strange rumors that went around it. Apparently, they were fairly adamant about that. They were sent to that village to kill the cult of Vecna, who they were told were controlling that village, that everybody there was part of it. However, those were just their words, and there was never any proof of that, nor any contract with them. So, Lord, names are difficult for Wolfie. Lord Leighton, the Duke of Anne, sent out soldiers to deal with them in return, as they, well, killed an entire village without, according to them at least, under contract by NA, which he had. There was no proof of that, and he had never spoken to them before. So they were judged. They were largely. They lost a lot of members during the assault, but some managed to escape. And apparently started anew, but this time not as a mercenary group, but as an
Murderers. Raiders.
yeah, that's how you could call it, bandits.
They went rogue.
Yeah.
I'd like to look around a little bit. Like, do I see anything weird in the room? Like signs that there has been like a struggle or a fight, or was like a clean assassination.
You notice that the body is laying.
No investigation.
Well, you will have to roll investigation for more, but what you definitely notice is that there's a chair pretty close to the body, and there were some. From what you could see, like the chair's not standing; it's broken. One of the legs is missing, and you see a few pieces of rope around it as well.
Around the chair.
Yeah. And for
Gotcha.
more, you can do an investigation check. Or percept. Wait.
Oh,
Wait.
never mind. I want Bess to help him, but that's fine. You got this.
Not needed.
You're kind of looking around. You can definitely tell this guy was looking at the body a bit more as well. And the floor is a bit wet around the chair. You can see a little bit of you're not sure what causes that, but you notice that the chest is a little bit pumped up. There's like an well, would still actually be wet. There's like an a towel like that's completely wet as well. You definitely notice that on the desk there have been some papers thrown around as if someone was looking for something, and assumingly although this is kind of guesswork still, even within that 20, because well, you don't have evidence, but you feel pretty confident that something was taken from it.
Okay. What about the fingertips? Any nails missing?
No. Didn't go that far.
Oh, I mean, it's a pretty reasonable way to torture someone.
Yeah, I know.
Any teeth missing? You want to check their dental records?
Any root canals?
Just check his medical history while we're at it.
Any illnesses? Any family? You know. Right.
Anything in any
Yep.
orifices, you know?
I'll probably.
You would also
probably-
definitely notice that the size of the blade would have been short sword. Like you have seen the other guy fight with a sword. And you can definitely tell it was him, but you never saw the blood before on his sword. But with the intel that you got from V, and the cut of this on the throat, you can definitely.
Yeah. I'll probably like relay some of the information to V and be like, point out the chair, point out especially like the rope and the wet. I guess like the towel is like wet in like one place, right? It's like the.
Well, over time it
was
would have
prob-
gone on wet completely, but because it's been laying down the ground and the wetness kind of spreads.
Yeah. Whoever did. Jesus fuck! I can't speak anymore. Whoever did this. Is it English? Is that proper English?
Whoever
mean-
did
Well-
this, I think so. Can't ask
Well,
Shambles.
the person that did this.
Or it's whoever has done this.
Yeah, whoever's done this, they're probably looking for some sort of information. The way that the chair is broken, probably had struggled to get out. He was tied to it with the rope. And
But was I didn't look at like body. Was that one tied up? Did you see any marks or something?
What do you say?
Was he the one tied up? The body? Did you see any marks on him?
Oh,
Oh yeah, you definitely would have noticed some rope burn on him, on his wrists,
Yep.
and
yeah. And by the looks of it, they're probably looking for information, since all the letters, all the paperwork is scattered throughout the.
Even
Can
more
I-
questions.
Hmm?
Even more questions.
Can I have the papers that are like scattered across that are like readable without like touching them? Is it like a common theme, or is it just like, I don't know, like some bills, shopping list?
the papers that are still around are just kind of useless. Can't really
Just white.
you can't really gather much out of them. You actually do
Or
notice that he
insurance.
has like a sort of like a bin, which has a lot of burnt papers in it.
Fire hazard.
Hmm.
Are there any other burn marks?
No. Seems very carefully done.
I'll point it out to V as well.
So,
That seems-
what do you think of this? First, he was a suspect, but now he was on the receiving end of it.
Well, there were two, right?
There were. Maybe the other one also belonged to that group.
Maybe they tried to silence him.
Maybe. Or maybe it was related to the church and they wished to know more about it. What happened there? These are all questions we cannot answer, unfortunately. They're just guesses. Should we try to ask the others what they might know? And possibly share what we know.
Rendezvous at the inn.
Sorry?
Rendezvous at the inn.
No, I mean Astrid and Daryl.
I mean, Astrid and Dara have
Oh.
just been listening to you guys talk.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. Maybe they were like a bit away, like they're doing their thing.
No, Astrid has definitely been paying attention to you. I guess Dara would have certain points out. I'm gonna head to the tavern. I know he used to visit there, from what I could tell.
The others are also there. If you have time and you could relay this information, that would be most generous. Only if you have time, that is.
Shh. Oh. See what I can do.
Karen is also there.
Lovely.
I'd probably try to like remember the blade of the guy and like make like a projected version of it. Then respectfully, like put it like close to the dead body, and like tell V as well. Like it, I think it could have been like a short sword like the guy had last night.
Like the moment you start doing that, I've closely watched you get close to the body, but I see you doing that, and I'm like, okay.
I'm not touching it. I just like.
Yeah, but you know,
You
I
like
should-
body slam you if you try to touch their body.
I will inflict wounds you.
Astrid is also keeping a close eye on you.
It seems to be similar.
Does. So this is the one we saw last night, the one that helped us. Why would one of the Blood Eagles help us? They're
Or
apparently murderous and raider.
Maybe it was. The other one is a silver eagle.
I heard there were no more.
No more silver eagles.
No.
this is why we shouldn't put a metal in front of our group name.
The Golden Legacy.
And the Silver Eagles all extinguished. Eliminated.
We could be the Platinum Legacy.
No,
you know?
no, that just spells
No,
death.
no, we're gonna be
No
the
metals.
Plastic Legacy.
It's just gonna be the coal, alright? Coal legacy.
Whole Legacy?
I
Sounds
don't
like a
know.
whole legacy.
Any hole is a chance for glory.
All green.
Oh, oh
Didn't
my
you
Alright.
say
no.
that?
Well, so far you kind of seem to find the same things that I have.
But
Um,
why would one question him? What information would be there to be gained?
Well, I suppose more information about the Blood Eagles. Maybe.
Possibly. But, like I said, maybe it's a bit far-fetched. Maybe related to the church and the incident there. I'll say it appeared they were also responsible for that.
I see where you're coming from. I'm gonna follow Daryl towards the tavern. So I need you two to leave the crime scene as well.
Understood. We should also be heading there still, so are there.
Yeah. You can always come back later with Daryl if you want to, but I don't seem it appropriate for me to leave you behind on his crime scene.
That's fine.
Perhaps
do you
before we
perhaps-
go,
Yeah, continue.
could I check his clothing?
Go
What is it
ahead.
called? Can I check his wardrobe? And if so, would it be okay if I take some of his clothing?
Probably not.
We
Sorry.
another time.
Can I check? Can I check the wardrobe? Is there like anything
I can
similar
go
to what?
closely watch him.
There's no wardrobe in this room.
No, but I'd probably go upstairs. Bedroom. I don't know. Maybe he sleeps on the first floor.
You know the thing that like got like signed off with like ropes and like don't go up here?
Oh, okay. I guess not.
You can't read.
I can't read.
V's the one who.
Or I can
If he can't right.
Yeah,
Ah,
you just can't
right.
write.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
I
you
right.
just-
do have some trouble with reading, but I can read okay.
Well, you're like basically literate. Just only
No,
slightly
not
illiterate.
completely. It's mostly writing.
Okay.
Oh no, that's fine.
Alright, well, let's get out for now. Nah.
What about the body? Will he get buried?
The guards will take care of that for now. Don't think the investigation is completely over yet. And she like she kind of like pushes
I'll
you
leave.
outward. Nah. With your passive perception, Fee, you do notice that she's like kind of looking around everywhere.
Okay, looking
seeming
for
like-
more things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should try to be perceptive. Maybe the killer's still in town. Maybe we might recognize his eyes. I think he had like a facial. He had like a mask, right? Or like a what the fuck is it called? Bandana, sort of. Yeah.
Yeah. You couldn't really make any facial features out.
Well, if you were smart, you would definitely leave the town. So there is a chance, but I would not count on it.
Right. So you're heading back towards the tavern, I assume? Or is there anything you do?
Rendezvous.
Alright, Saren. I assume you just started like playing with Maurice?
Uh-huh.
Was it like showtime?
No, but you want
no,
to
we're
like
rehearsing.
rehearse.
Oh, yeah, we're just probably. I'd go up to me like, right, Maurice, we haven't played for a while, and we're rusty as sin, so we may as well just do a few rehearsals and everything.
Sure thing. Nah. But Ira just went to sleep.
Yep.
All right. Is there anything special you want to do still, Saren? Otherwise, the rest joins in.
They'd probably just be rehearsing. I'd have no doubt they'd probably be like getting heated at some point or another, knowing like Sarah and Marie spend that. You know.
So
Yeah.
there are a couple of customers again in the tavern. The guards have mostly left. There are 2 left behind for now. There's I don't know. There's a young woman, brownish hair, having a chat with a slightly older man than she is, like 3-year difference or something. Short, spiky hair. Not very well taken care of. But his clothes, however, are. This is still like a wealthy tavern. There's another guy at the counter. Very, very blonde hair. Also decently well dressed. Does have a bag next to him, which holds a sword and a bow, I believe. There's another merchant. He himself is mid-40s probably, well dressed. Has a woman next to him in more fancier armor, almost like a bodyguard. Fee and Proto walk in. So Daryl would have also come in at this point, talking to the barkeep. You two, none of you are there to really witness that. So, Fee and Proto, you come back in. You see the same people. You see Ellen. You see Saren rehearsing with Maurice. You see Eleanor walking into the bathroom. Has a little bit of trouble to get through the door. Because of her posing. But she's like, I am covered with ectoplasm. I have to get rid of that. Just somehow don't fit through the door anymore. Fee, do a perception check for me.
Oh boy. Net 20. Here we go.
Ah.
Ooh, close enough.
Still good. Still good.
Yeah, good roll. Not bad. Not bad.
Dude, that's pretty good. I just had like a chuckle just because I think Eleanor has been rolling pretty bad on her investigations, and she's been like investigating everything.
Literally.
And now I do like one actual like detective investigation. It's like
True
27.
detective.
Unlucky. So Fee, you noticed that there was talking to the barkeep. You at some point hear the name Torimfal. You can assume that's the victim.
That's what we heard from the guards the previous time, right?
Yeah.
That's okay.
With that role, you can kind of hear the barkeep tells Daryl that Torim is a regular here, but we don't really know what he does. But some people have more trouble switching to the past tense instantly when someone dies.
Damn.
Couldn't be me.
which you know is
Shots.
but that no one really knows what he did, how he managed to afford that place, because he didn't really had a job as far as they know. And he mentioned something about a priest regularly visiting him.
There's another murder victim.
I'm fairly certain I heard that incorrectly.
Yeah, did you say a priest regularly fisting him?
Visiting.
For sure, that's what he said. That's for
Oh.
sure what he said.
Yeah, definitely what he said.
He can't gaslight his way out of this one.
No, yep.
Hey, Tiamat!
You definitely did not say visiting, Wolfie. Oh,
You
You were-
probably
you were-
did not
you
say
were-
visiting.
too.
you
No
were
way.
very quick with that second eye, if that was true.
I say
Holy.
I have the problem with that word a lot. Whenever I say fisting, I say it a little bit too fast and it sounds a lot like fisting. As you can see.
You just said fisting twice.
Fisting.
He did have large furry hands.
It probably feels pretty, warm and soft.
Yeah, it's
Except for the claws.
But it's
Except for the
comfortable.
claws.
Yeah, it's a common problem with me in that word. But I do actually say fisting. I just say it too fast.
Okay.
And you also pronounce the V as an F slightly, so. Which is
Yeah.
common.
I guess.
Yeah, like English is also like not even your first language, so like
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say fisting, it's fine.
I'll
If we
I'll
were
fist
gonna go that
Proto.
route-
If you're not careful, I'm gonna fist Proto.
That's
luck
not
finding it.
safe.
That's not my problem.
Which hole?
You lose a finger or like 3.
I'll make a fucking hole.
Fucking
How
hell.
are you? Huh?
I'm the DM. I can do what I want. Alright.
Like the kind of hole.
Oh,
Hole.
But you overhear him say that, and you do see like a puzzling look come on Dara's face, and look towards you. As well, you guys know that they counted together. With fisting. Dara will thank him for his time. Relay the information that I just told you to you, but you already heard it. And this guy came to town about 2 years ago.
alright.
And Dal will say his goodbyes, wave to Saren, and leave the tavern again.
Not to anyone else, just to Saren.
Now he says goodbye to you guys and then waves to Saren.
I'm sleeping.
He comes upstairs, wakes you up. Goodbye!
Goodbye!
With a fist up your ass.
Slams the door.
Slams the door behind him.
She didn't hear all that, just the door just slamming shut. Like, ooh.
Like, stops up top of the stairs. Goodbye. Slams the door. Stops up downstairs.
Is that the cat priest you were talking about before?
Possibly.
Uh,
We don't know more than just the priest. But it wouldn't be unlikely.
Asher just sighs and she then actually just orders a drink and goes sit at a table. Are the two of you doing anything within like the next minute or two?
Nah, probably just observing the people.
Yeah, I'm like off looking around. Looking for shady people.
What, like this?
No. At some point, you will notice that the blonde guy grabs his bag and walks over to Astrid.
Wait, which guy?
The blonde guy with that had a bag and that had a sword and a bow on it. Very blonde, very recognizable face. With your best perception, you can kind of see there's like some makeup on him.
Alright.
He sits at Astrid. Is like, Astrid, long time no see. And Astrid just looks confused at him. He turns over towards you. And then looks back to Astrid like, are they with you? Yes and no, I suppose? Why? Who are you? No, don't be so unkind. I've dealt with you before. When you request information? And you see a visible annoyance on her face. Right. And he goes, I might have some... You've recently... I've been in contact with the boss and... actually, I don't think... can you do another perception check for me?
Oh. Net 20.
You actually don't really fully hear this part, as it's just out of your hearing range. You see them talk for a little bit, and then you see Astrid stopping for a bit. And she calls you with her, and maybe you should get Astrid and Bayer as well.
Eleanor and Bayer?
No, Saren over there, and Bayer, that's...
No, Saren, not Astrid. Okay.
Oh, sorry, Saren, yeah.
I will go towards Sharon. Sharon, I'm sorry to interrupt, but do you have a moment? Do you wish to speak to us? Like I look towards the table that you're sitting at.
I look over Maurice and I'm like, and then I look back and I'm like, how long is it gonna take? Like, we're in the midst of practicing. Like, we've got loads to work on.
She definitely does.
It probably wouldn't take that long. And I've trust in your skill. Don't think you need much practice.
Oh, V, that's very sweet. Oh, what?
Huh?
Don't laugh.
What?
That's not what I meant.
No, that was Maurice.
Oh.
Oh god. Better or worse than mine. Don't roll for us.
No, you're fine, Sharon. You can go.
Okay, alright. Okay, I will be right back, I promise. I don't really know what this is about, but don't worry. If you just continue going over the the bit, and I just like wave my hand, I'll be like, be right back. And then I go over and I'm like, what's going on? What's happening?
Do you get Bayer as well? Or do you leave her to...
Well, I also get her then. Like, that's
banging on the door.
Where her room is.
What?
Do we know where the room is?
Yeah, it's the same one.
Right. I would just knock on it.
What?
It's important. It will only take a moment. I won't, or we won't take much of your time.
Like 2 seconds passes, you hear like someone getting out of the bed, you hear something scraping along the floor, like kind of slamming open the door, just like basically wearing a blanket around her. Like, what?
They wish to talk. might be important.
Can push past you, still only wearing like blanket. Walk down.
You get a few looks. In this wealthy establishment. Astrid or the new guy would have taken Astrid and Proto and Saren
It was fast.
to a more private table. One of the one of those almost cubicles.
Oh, a booth.
Booth. Sure. I don't think it's a proper booth. It's more like there's a wall, just a wall in between.
Yeah, that's a booth.
Oh, yeah. Nah, a little bit at the place where like there are not a lot of other people. So this is everybody then. This new person says. Both a pleasant but also an unnerving smile.
Just sat there in silence.
Yep.
Apparently Astrid thought it was important for you to know as well. And considering she has already paid for information, I don't mind who she shares it with or wants me to share it with. So she paid my boss to she paid my boss to, for us to look into some purple horned creature or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Did not get to that yet. I've been here a bit longer on different business. I've personally been investigating under direct orders of the boss to investigate the blood eagles a bit more. Having different bandits around is bad for business. So I've been following. Oh, you guys have seen the name already and heard the name. I've seen you go. Torim. Been following him around for a while. Found even something more interesting out today when I entered the tavern. When I saw the bounty board. As one of the people he has been in contact with twice since I've been here. 2 days ago being the last. With this Ashkar priest.
Right.
My boss has suspicions about the Blood Eagles besides the bad for business part, that they've been up to something in this area once again. And he will grab 2 letters out of the inner pocket of his clothing. And he puts them down in front of you. Is any of you, by any chance, capable of reading this?
Me?
Oh,
I think.
I will pass.
It would be a language that none of you know.
Oh. Can we have any idea of what language it is, or would it be? Is it similar to something?
No.
Oh.
I can show you.
Oh, look at this bad boy. Show him his new font
Well,
that he got.
what
Where's the
obscure
children?
language is this written in then?
I swear to God,
German.
it's gonna be Swedish.
It is Swedish.
All crazy.
where's-
looking.
Oh.
How do I make it bigger?
There it is.
You gently
Oh.
stroke it.
Oh, I think
You can click on
read
it?
German. It's Scottish.
Oh, what, you mean Gaelic?
Or, yeah,
Gaelic.
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 I guess if not, I'll just take them with me again. Might not be related to you. I might do.
You can also not read it.
Not my specialty. I'm more in the business of taking care of people.
Ah,
Where did you find it, if I may ask?
Well, in Torm's house.
is it? Are those letters the same as the ones I couldn't read on the summoning ritual?
Yes.
Mm.
Oh, I've seen these before.
Oh, have you? When?
Yeah, so that purple horned guy, the ritual that was made to summon him, it had the same text on the parts I couldn't read. Not the exact same letters, but the same.
And Ested will quickly fill in. They also mentioned that that was done by a person who had had a tattoo.
Red bird.
And they summoned a creature like that. Just trying to understand the boss's concerns.
A couple of sacrifices, the blood of a divine being, and some other fun things.
Brimstone.
But none of you can read this?
No.
Unfortunately not.
No.
No.
I will say, Saren, you did take a
Is it?
huh?
Oh, I can read it. I can do comprehend languages, can't I?
Yeah, I was about to say. I
Oh.
think you specifically took a spell for this reason.
I did take a spell for this exact reason. I just forgot about it
Good
because, you know,
God.
we've never used it. So I just was like,
I'm such a nice DM reminding you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Alright. I
Good
look
DM.
at it and I'm like, oh, okay, guys, like, we really gotta hurry this up. I haven't got much time. Let me just cast a spell and I'll read it. Okay? And then I will then cast comprehend languages. Alright. What is it revealed to me?
Right, I should have actually made that in game as well. I forgot to do that.
Copy it.
It goes in. Here they are. This is the first letter, so that would say.
You have to translate it.
Yeah, it's a completely different font.
Just start in Google Translate. That will be fine.
Yeah, whatever language.
Set it to Swedish to English and work.
Torem. Also, I don't know if that's gonna work very well, but I'll just do it just in case.
So as I cast it, I touch the piece of paper. And like, to me, I
well,
understand it.
That's fine, right?
Oh, what?
50 grams of butter.
Turim, the plan has slightly altered.
Someone's shoving this 200 grams of flour.
Toilet
Okay.
paper.
Do you read it out loud, Saren?
I.
Because no one else can still
How
read
would
it, so.
How,
It's in the chat of
it's in the
Foundry.
chat?
Of Foundry.
Ah. Which chat? My
Foundry
blind?
chat.
Foundry chat. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry. I am blind. I'm just I'm just EP, guys. I'm EP. Okay. Torum, the plan has slightly altered. As Andy will now perform the ritual. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Alright. As Andy will now perform the ritual in Newsday, instead of Lindau. Make sure to send Endu to bring him to base. Lord Ashkar mentioned he has enough souls to begin the ritual to bring Kobold from the spire, but he would like to collect more. So for now, stay at the church. Stay at the church there. everything should be on schedule. Praise be to Chancellor Lavizos D.
Lazy Foss.
Lazy
La-
fuck.
Lazivos. Lazivos? Labibos?
Is it gonna be a lazy fox? Is it gonna be another furry wolfie?
Living la vida loca.
Yeah.
No, I guess you have to find out.
Shenza la Vizos,
No.
Fuck, now I want to make cat in boots.
Oh
You-
my god.
He also gives
does
you a
this mean?
second letter.
Oh, okay. Alright. I got a minute, guys. So whatever you want me to translate,
So
give it to
I
me now.
I guess I'll just send translation of them right away.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Big hearts, big hearts.
There you go.
Why can I not do this?
You do like 2 fingers like that, and then you go like that.
Just
Oh, but anyways,
I can do it the other way around then.
you do it that way too.
Just that.
I mean, yeah, you could do that way. It's like a very, it's like 2 fingers and then like that. Okay, sorry. I was just. Oh.
Wait, how the fuck do you... I'm doing it.
Do this.
I'm doing it.
Do this. Yeah,
Wait,
and
that
then
one.
just that. Do that,
Wait,
and then you just put them
can you also
together.
can you also do this? Wait.
Wait. Oh, the glasses are coming off.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
glasses stay on.
Wait, how do you do that?
Sorry, yeah,
This
Sorry,
is
okay,
it's a
sorry.
very good way to
I'm
stretch
sorry.
your
Wolfie.
Yeah.
lower arm muscles.
I don't think I can.
Yeah. Turn them around
Yeah.
and up.
Oh.
You're doing it.
Sorry, alright.
Check die je bent over.
Distracted players. Mm.
Oh, you know. Okay, right.
Oop.
Chancellor Lavisos. Sorry, I can't pronounce his name. And his subordinates have shared some magic knowledge to us. Study these spells as they might come in handy. Why is handy? Oh shit! I just drew on myself. Sorry. Sense blood. Gain the ability to sense blood of other creatures to track, avoid, or help to read them. Requirements are a drop of your blood and the somatic movements. Blood divination. Drop your blood in a blood stain or pool of another being. Wow. This will build a magical resonance with it. It will tell you the condition it's in and will vaguely tell you how far and in what direction it is from you. Keep in mind, the older the blood, the more difficult the spell. Requirements for the spell are a drop of your blood and blood stain of another creature.
Lazifos.
Lazivos.
Let
Oh,
him
that's
go.
right.
Lazivos.
Lily.
Lazivos.
Let him go.
So wait, so
How many
this
did I draw
ledger
myself?
contains the guides for 2 spells.
Yeah.
Not
Wait,
just
so I mean, like
any spell.
blood
Blood
magic.
magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Magic?
You know, like when like beings like full of blood, and then they use the blood to do some
Magic.
spells. Magic. Yeah.
That would probably be very difficult for golems like me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think you have the required materials to perform these spells, since both of them need a drop of your blood.
Would I presume isn't Proto wouldn't he have some form of oil or grease or something?
He's a greasy boy.
Is he a greasy boy?
I'll get the hint. I'll take a bath later.
Aw. Why
don't-
later? Why not now?
Very soapy bath.
Tubby time with trash.
I don't think it would work as a replacer.
Nah.
Should we
But
take advantage of this? this magic, this spell.
Are you saying you want to use blood magic?
Well, it's not something I just blindly wish to dabble with, but if it could benefit us, I don't see a problem with it.
Ends justify the means, eh?
They do. Our enemies are not just gonna play fair, so neither should we.
So you're saying
Resorting.
we use everything?
Most of what we can. There is a line that we shall not cross. But from what I've heard from what Saren said, it gets close, but it does not cross it. If no one else wants to, I could try it. I do not wish your blood to be spilled. If blood has to be spilled, I wish it to be mine, not yours.
I mean, enough of my blood gets spilled in most encounters anyway, but... Well... Yeah, no, if you're fine with learning them, I think being able to track the creatures we're looking for is very, very useful.
It might be similar to the candle, the blood wax.
Yeah,
Similar effect, slightly different.
I'm... Yeah, if we were to be able to find... did we destroy the wine?
No, I
think
still
we
have a
do.
bottle of it.
With his blood in?
Yeah, I think so. It's the one I took
took
when the... Yeah, we took it. We never got rid of it.
There was no blood
Took
in
a
yours.
sample.
Well, is
But
it just
pretty
wine?
sure we took a sample, right? I'm pretty sure.
Did we use the sample in our testing, in our like expose to Daryl?
Yeah, I think that's what you
No,
did.
because
You used it with the
we
candle.
did.
You got the other, or Daryl got the guards to burn it all down, or take care of it.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if it would work on him.
I mean, if it would tell us his condition and roughly where he is. Ah, well, blood's already gone.
You see the blonde guy grab the first paper. She seemed very instant in spells. She's like, "Yeah, you can keep that one if you. No need for that."
Thank you.
This one definitely has some information that I can use.
Does the name Lazivos tell anyone?
More interested about the spire.
The spire would be known to V. It's the place where some of the gods reside currently. Mostly related to the a certain type of god.
Keep going.
Like Mistra. Actually, you don't really know the names of the gods, I suppose, but Kalimfer has told you that this is where most of the good people go.
The spire. That's where a lot of the gods reside, and where those who do not deserve damnation go.
Saren would actually probably also know that. Saren might know actually also which gods reside there. If you can you do me a religion check?
Yeah, I'll do a little religion check.
it's more interesting the one they want to remove from the spire.
Sorry, I'm fine. I got other things to think about right now.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Do I know who Kobio is?
Huh?
Do I know who Kobio is?
Do a religion check.
Come
Alright,
on, this is your thing.
That's my
Oh.
thing. Where is it? Only a plus. Wait, I only have +3. Oh shit.
This is your thing.
Good, good.
Oh, that was so close to being a 3 as well.
You know you have faintly heard of Kobiel. She is known to be somewhat of a famous angel in the religion of the creator gods. She is supposedly closely linked to your profession, the guardian who lets souls in to the spire.
Oh, an angel of Jisse. Or
No, not necessarily of Jesse. She's an angel of the spire. So people are sent to Califor to be judged, and then Califor sends them to the Feywells, the Shadow Realm, all of these places.
Shadow Realm?
Yeah, the Shadow Realm. But including the Spire. And Kobiel is the one who stands guard there to let the people, or to welcome the people in, mostly.
So,
And
oh, yeah, sorry.
Kobio is one who stands at the spire. The guardian, the watcher, the gatekeeper. But why would they want to get her out? Unless
Because-
they wish to get inside.
Or maybe they want someone from inside to get out.
But who?
Uh,
I don't think there's anyone in there that would aid them.
no, more like remove them from their seat of power. Make them vulnerable.
Maybe.
Astrid, Mr. Lotus, I presume.
You can, Lotus is the boss. You can call me... Considering giving another new name when Astrid is here, who's probably already heard a few of my names.
I was more referring to the organization as a whole.
Yeah, you can call me Jade.
Jade,
Or Jade, fine.
right. The name Lazivos, especially in connection to Chancellor. Does it tell you anything?
Well, considering we've been looking into this weirdness a little bit, I had been notified recently after Mrs. over there contacted us. He is supposed to be the leader of the devils that tend to make deals with humans.
Great.
And with that, I think we should end the session.
Right. So much information.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
Hey, you wanted a lot of
Hey.
information.
Exposition!
Oh, this will be a lot to take in.
Uh-huh.
But I have more questions than answers, though.
I mean, yeah, that's you gotta find the answers.
Exactly.
Yeah, but when?
Wolf.
50 sessions later?
Uh-huh.
It's not about getting the answers, it's about the journey.
No.
I want my answers, and I am getting them.
It is a bit of, as I said, it is a bit of an open world campaign. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But yeah, think about what more you want to ask of them. I suppose. And some stuff took a little bit longer than expected, so otherwise you probably would have been gone already. Well,
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
not gone, I suppose, but
But not
forever.
forgotten.
But not forgotten yet.
So
Wait,
thank you
good.
for today's session. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yes.
Uh,
Uh,
that's also going to be one hell of a
Wolfie?
recap.
I'm not doing it. I'm not really it. Unless
I
every sentence is max 6 words.
have trouble reading around the notes.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed at least with all the information dumping that you got.
We'll see when we process.
Yeah, I definitely remembered everything.
Wolfie?
That's why you make notes.
I made a lot of notes this session.
When it's 50 trash is 50 grams of butter, my 200 grams of flour, toilet roll.
Trash, you had a question?
Oh, yeah. Apparently at level 5, I also got a new talent. Just haven't picked it yet.
Well, that means you don't get it. Sorry. Yeah.
It's actually kind of nasty because it doesn't show up like in the in like, oh, when you level up to this level, it's like this is what you get. It just like says in, you have like a spell and it says you get talents, and in the spell it says, oh yeah, you get new talents at level 5.
Yeah, it's because a certain thing make things a bit easier. Don't have that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, but I saw a beautiful talent that V will love.
The dead.
Absolutely adore.
Respecting the dead.
No, it's called. Wait, hold on. It's perfect for this campaign.
Oh,
if we didn't have V.
Ah, I see. So it's one he won't love. All right.
Wait, what do you what do you mean?
Wait,
all
wait,
of
hold on.
them.
I have to find it. It's you don't want to see the fucking psionic class.
Wait, you're not
Yeah.
gonna do any
Oh, yeah.
reanimating
It's one of
shit, right?
it's a consumption talent. It does well, you have a psionic charge as an action. You can invest it into a corpse, bring it into a state of unlife, becoming a zombie or skeleton under your control.
Sorry, what?
I am
You
just
sh-
backing up.
Are you certain of that?
No,
That's no respecting the corpses. That's not cool, bro.
Hey,
no.
how can you respect the corpses if they can't listen to you?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
disrespectful. Like talking to a wall.
No, there's already a different one that's really strong. This one.
Oh no, it's gonna be busted.
There's actually 2. No, it's not that busted. It's one as a bonus action, you can expend 1 side point to imbue a weapon you're holding with sonic energy for 1 minute. And once per turn, when you deal damage with that weapon, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage. At higher levels, you can expend additional side points further to enhance your psionic weapon. So, I can imbue my own holographic weapon to do 1d6 extra for a minute, so 10 turns. Or spend 2 side points to make it 2d6 at level 5.
You don't get extra attacks, right?
No.
No,
Okay. Well, then it's fine.
I mean, the thing is,
Yeah.
if using a weapon he's holding for 1 minute, it doesn't state that he has to keep holding it.
No, don't be like this.
He makes the weapon, hands it to Eleanor.
No, it's because there's once per turn when you deal damage.
Oh,
with that
alright,
weapon.
when you did
You can
damage
deal
with it.
this.
Right.
Yeah, but that's still like 2d6. Like if you activate it like so first turn you create the weapon, you imbue it so you don't do damage on the first turn. The second turn you can do 2d6 extra damage with that weapon, but also you also can do like the construct modifiers onto it. So then you can like every turn you also get like a free side point each turn now at level 5. So you can also like add an extra, what is it? 1d6? I forgot.
Something like that.
But
Wait.
can you cast Spirit Guardians?
Okay, cast Fireball.
No. But also I'm looking at this other one, which is also really nice. So when you cast you create your construct. So you have like these 3, you have like devastating weapons, you can make it like big, and you can make it a conduit for your spells. This one, it becomes like a terrifying projection, and everything around it gets have to do like a check or they get horrified.
Oh, nice.
It's like a fiddlesticks scare, but like AoE.
Well, basically like a fear spell.
Yeah, it's the fear spell from his
Is
construct.
also Kondo get then?
No,
Yeah.
it was around. It was an area around it, I think.
Oh,
But
that's also better.
Yeah, hold on, let me check. It is. Where's the talents? Fusion talents? No, normal talents. Projected
Next.
nightmares. Creatures of your choice to start the turn within 5 feet of your astral construct must make a wisdom saving throw against your psionics DC or become frightened of your astral construct until the start of their next turn.
Oh, it's like an aura of fear. So if they start
Yeah.
within 5 feet of the construct, they get frightened.
Yep.
So it's when they start their turn close to the construct.
Yeah, but it plays really well with my other discipline because it does double damage on fear creatures. On feared creatures.
Yep.
And grappled, right?
Right.
Or is it something
Actually,
else?
it's like oldie. Hold on, let
Wait,
me
if
look.
it's on the grappled, playing it like Scion with the Tavern Brawler and Grappler, just grappling people and having your construct fucking beat them up.
Let me look it up real quick. It's a hunger thing. Why am I looking up on a fucking kibble sheet? It's stupid. I should just check it in thing.
You can press Control F and search.
Nah, I have it. If the target is frightened, charmed, stunned, restrained, grappled, or
Okay.
paralyzed, the psychic damage becomes 1d12 instead.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Next level, I get forced to get Cure Wounds. I have no choice. I just get it.
You know that you
Oh,
don't.
wait.
You haven't fought yet since you're level 5.
No, but at level 6, I get just Cure Wounds. I don't think
Oh.
about it.
Yeah, but also
Well,
there's also this
okay.
one that's not like super useful for my character, but it's fun. It's astral swap. You can swap with your projection, but since you can do it as a bonus action, and you can create your projection as an action, you can teleport because you can swap with it and you can place it in a spot you can see. So you could get into a jail cell or out.
That could be
It's
very
like
useful.
That
It's
actually
like a-
could be really useful.
it's a blink, but I'm not a close range character. But I could swap out. I could be like, oh, it's my turn.
I will let everybody know. We're gonna be using the weapon masteries from the tavern. Most of you won't really have to care about that because it's mostly for marshals. But since most of you also get extra spells, they get something.
Do I get extra spells?
Nope. You're Poseidon. You have enough. Thank you.
Do I get more spells?
You already have gotten more spells.
Do
Like
I get more?
new
And
new
more
spells.
I want more.
Probably at some point, but that's not until April,
Alright.
I think.
But where's my holy tank, Bayur?
I'm gonna have to work on it. Okay, I need some high quality parts and some high quality branches, and then I think I can get going.
Do I also need to bless it?
That would help. Yeah.
Alright, alright.
There's also going to be a dragon riding into it in a tank.
No, the dragon's going to be driving the tank.
That's what I said.
Yeah, no, like.
Well, I said riding, I guess. No, he's
Well,
gonna.
not gonna fit.
He's gonna.
It's like
and
the head's gonna stick out.
it's gonna be a very big tank.
Mhm.
Damn boy, that's a thick ass tank.
Mm-hmm. Alright, but you're all free to go.
So, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you guys for being here.
Yes, I'm going to bed.
I will.
check.
I will try to get a I don't know when I have time to write a recap. Actually, this is a problem. Because I'm definitely not gonna do it tonight. Brain is too fried for that. I'll try to get it done by Saturday.
You could do it in picture form.
What?
Like just different pictures for like different events that happened, you know? And then we'll just work it out from that.
Figure it out.
I don't know,
Yeah,
I don't know how to do
the
that.
little mood board of what happened.
Alright, but good luck with the recap. I'm
Thank
going
you.
to bed.
Yeah.
Good
See
night.
you guys next
Night.
week.
See you guys next
Good
week.
night, guys.
Night.
Bye bye. Mm-hmm.
Me
Yeah.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Alright, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. And I'll hopefully see you guys next week. Sorry for me snacking. Bye-bye.